on now, Patty. Yeah, but better than this.
Blame it on the Tuesday, got you feeling low. Y'all wanna believe I'm on drugs and Satan. They won't
solid.
Man, I mean, we've known each other long enough now. We've been around each other with children's successes, graduations, acceptance into college, marriages. I watched kids being born, graduated.
On Steve, what else?
Wait, Shirley, what'd you say?
He running through the beat, I'm running through the H. I'll get you a play, make you a 10. I don't wear glasses, get you a kid. Ground my leg is my pressure. All that punch, we take a step. All up the steps, bring back the extra. She got it, and I got a band. Cars on lock, we'll drop in cash. So many. It's hard just to pick one, But if I got to, I want the big one. I want the big one.
If you're gonna pick one,
I want the big one. I want the big one.
I want the thick one.
I want the big one.
I want the thick one. I want the thick one. Thick one, thick. I want the thick one.
The People's Choice Mix.
Weekends with the Breakfast Club, let's go.
Now, Breakfast Club, they getting too much heat for me.
We used to be down by 10.
I don't want none of that.
I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that you had it.
See, that's what happens when you don't know nobody. Like, I don't know any of them. I don't know the Breakfast Club. I don't know any of these people, but I know this, whoever the Breakfast Club is, the Charlemagne, they getting some bad heat. And then they say they went over and they signed a deal with Netflix, but now they can't do nothing with their YouTube and I guess they other social media sites. So for me, if you hear me like talking about stuff like that, it's only because me coming through, they helping me learn my lesson. See, I always was a person, I like to learn my lesson off other people. So I'm learning my lesson off their ass. Hey Netflix, what the hell Netflix gonna do to me? I don't plan on getting locked in no deals where I can't be me. So I'm glad that kind of came up again about this Breakfast Club. So you getting ready to do deals and you know that you're a personality, especially if you're somebody like me, don't get locked in stupid deals. Don't get locked in those deals, because then you shut your mouth up and then you can't help other people the way you are supposed to help people. Don't get locked in deals like that. I don't know much about Tasha K, but I can say you could pick on her and you could say whatever you want to say, but it seems like she's very business savvy. You know, I hear certain things from her and it reminds me of me, and I'm saying, okay, they're not gonna like her. They're gonna like her. She got winos, all kind of heads, whatever they got going on over there. Who gives a damn? But one thing about it, she be telling on their ass. And she trying to tell on their ass. And if you pay any kind of attention, she telling on their ass. At least if you down here and you're trying to get up there, you can see things that Monique them been talking about, but we didn't know no better. Me, I just didn't care. And I knew better. I just didn't get in the middle. I know good and damn well it ain't a whole bunch of work going on out here today. And I'm just getting here. How we got all these damn cars and vehicles and see the middle finger? See the middle finger? I can't even get in here without the middle finger. Good morning. Look at this. Look at all this right here. I guess we better just... buddy, I don't want to go over there. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. 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 They got a lot going on over there. All this going on. Oh my goodness. What the? Y'all see how many funerals we got today? Oh my God. Rest in peace, all the souls that laying down today. Going to a better place. Forgive yourself first. I'm so sick of this. Look at this. Now, how I'm going to tell people to rest in peace? How I'm going to tell people to forget themselves? How I'm going to tell people that life might be better when you hit 0 and do a reset? How I'm going to tell people stuff like that when every time I come out here to talk to anybody, I mean, it don't matter if they good souls, bad souls, sinners and holes, I mean, so holes, I mean, no nos, it doesn't matter. I come out here and I could talk to everybody as a whole in a collective, because I don't know what you did. I wasn't around you. I wasn't raised with you that I can remember and that I know of. All I could tell you is this. It don't matter if the people trying to repent, if the people trying to get some truth, if the people trying to get to the next side of their life. Why do we have to get there by being mesmerized like this? Why? Why we got to get the middle finger? We just got here. Why? The hell? We got a new flag. And we got the middle finger in the wee-wee. Disrespectful. They're so disrespectful. Because they feel like they're getting the last laugh. They feel like they're laughing. Ha 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 ha. We changed the flag. Ha 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 ha. They're not getting garbage cans. Ha 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 ha. They're going to continue to get the middle finger. Ha 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 ha. We're going to continue to make sure that we maintain the white side of the graveyard. Ha 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 ha. We're going to show that we don't need to know the names out there. Ha 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 ha. We're going to show them that we do what we want to do. Ha 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 ha. We're going to keep laughing because we've been laughing. Ha 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 ha. Everything is funny right now. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Thank y'all. But then that's the real waste man. See how I upgraded to the new truck? See how we got the new truck coming through? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, we know that we'll put the mausoleum right here in the area because we know that certain people come to visit. That's why we maintain the yards over here. That's why we're going to make sure that that particular area looks befitting to them. That's why we're doing it. But what we're failing to realize is we also giving them the middle finger. See the middle finger right there? See, we're giving them the middle finger, and right there we're giving them the middle finger, and right there we're giving them the middle finger. So you can take your mausoleum and continue to get a mausoleum the middle finger, you disrespectful farts. Disrespectful. Okay. So ha 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 ha. It's real funny. Oh ha 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 ha. Guess what? I'm a white lady. You guys forgot to put the ladder down. Ha 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Won't you remove the ladder? Don't have the ladder around here. This is the $1 million land, right? Why would y'all leave the ladder? Ha 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 ha. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny, isn't it? Isn't it funny? See the middle finger? Isn't it funny? Ha 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 ha. It's real funny, isn't it? Look at the middle finger. Ha 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 ha. It's real funny. That's real funny. That's really, really, really funny. Ha 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 ha. There's waste management again. Last time it was me and waste management when I was out here. Remember when the DRA's finest, Musky Rat Reed, badge number 1122? Remember, you must repent and you must tell the truth. Who called you out here? Why did you come out here? Why did you guys come out here harassing me? Let's start repenting and telling the truth. We're at the graveyard now. This is the place where everybody hear you, everybody's watching you, everybody's trying to get an understanding. Oh my goodness, I've never seen this one over here before. We have a grave over here today. We have a funeral over here. Okay, we have a funeral, rest in peace. We have a funeral today. This is the first time that I would see a funeral over here in this area. Okay. Ha 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 ha. It's funny. We don't give a damn about your slaves. We bought the land, but we didn't have to keep up with any of your members. That's your business. That's your job. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, because back in the days, you black people didn't keep a good record, and you black people didn't keep a good book. Ha 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 ha. You black people did this, and black people did it. Ha 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 ha. But ha 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 ha. Let's tell the truth. When did you guys update technology? Ha 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 ha. When did you purchase this land? Ha 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 ha. When you purchased this land, were there any names that came with the land? Ha 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 ha. Let's see the percentage of names that you got that came with this land. Ha 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 ha. In the slave trade versus in the human made laid. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about when did you all purchase this land? Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about when you get grants and stuff. Let's talk about, are there any names listed? Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about why are there no sidewalks over there on the other side? Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about why there are no sidewalks in the black man land. Ain't nothing wrong with the nigger land over there, is it? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about how you're discriminating out here to the graveyard, and it was so obvious that none of our city leaders paid attention to it, except me. Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about how I'm calling for the firing of the Ozempic Chin city manager. Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about that. Ha 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 ha. It's still funny. Let's talk about how I could look out here to this graveyard and it seems to be that the white man's side of town is well groomed. The white man's side of town is well taken care of. The white man's side of town get grass cut green. The white man's side of town got good old trees. The white man's side of town got sidewalks. The white man's side of town get pressure clean. Let's talk about that. Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about that. But let's go back over to black land, or should we pass the middle finger first? Ha 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 ha. You ain't see the middle finger, goddammit. You want to pass the middle? Let's pass the middle finger first. Ha 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 ha. How about that? How about that? Ha 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 ha. How about that for the middle finger? Ha 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 ha. How about we can't get decent palm trees, but we got palm trees lined up around white man land? Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how we see discrimination all through this cemetery. Ha 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 ha. But before we get to that discrimination, let's talk about how we got white walk walls and all kind of ways to get around for our elderlies who might be out here visiting loved ones because they was born in the 1900s, early time. Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about those legs can get around. Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about these nice palm trees. Let's talk about these palm trees that black people the one raised up and planted and stuff like that. But ha 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 ha. Let's talk about we don't get that over in our black land. Ha 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 ha. Let's talk about some shade tree. Let's talk about all the shade trees that we can get out here. Ha 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 ha. I mean, when I look over there, I don't see nothing over there but one lollipop sitting in the middle of no man's land. And in that land right there, we need to make sure we pay strict attention to it, baby, because we got about 7 of our tombs over there that they're about to go down until ha 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 ha. Black America came home. Ha ha ha. How you doing? My name is Black America. You ever met me before? Ha 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 ha, Black America. Hey, ha ha ha, how you doing? Ha ha ha, we gonna be saving those tombs and those caskets over there. Ha 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 ha. Cause I know for a fact they should not be living in that type of order. Ha 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 ha. You think it's still funny? Ha 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 ha. Let's get out the car and let's walk around and talk about it. Ha 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 ha. For why the city manager gonna be fired. You're gonna be effed and fired. Ha 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 ha. You deserve all the F letters. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Y'all think it's still funny? Ha 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 ha. It's gonna be real funny when you see it ain't a joke. When so many people in the city of Derry realize, ha ha ha, this ain't no goddamn joke no more. Y'all really lost my family members and ain't tell us nothing? Ha 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 ha. So what did you do with the land? Did you resell the land? Because it was already paid. Ha 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 ha. It was already paid. Ha 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 ha. It was already paid for, wasn't it? Wasn't it reparation? Ha 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 ha. Y'all think it's funny? Fire the city manager. Ha 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 ha. Let's look into resold graves out here. Ha 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 ha. You think it's funny? Yeah, empath. I can't shut my mouth. Ha 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 ha. It's funny. I got a lot of jokes. Let's go find some more jokes around here. Ha 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 ha. God damn it. Ha ha. Is it that funny? Y'all want to see what's funny? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, she crazy. She's mentally ill. She's gone crazy. She's lost her cotton picking mind. Ha 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 ha. Let's see if y'all lost y'all cotton picking ass minds. Look at this. Look at this treatment. Look at this golden royale. Look at the treatment out here to the Derry graveyard. This is the treatment. Ha 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 ha. City managers, y'all think it's funny? Ha 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 ha. Ain't this funny? Ain't this funny? This real funny, huh? You think this is funny? No, it's not funny to me. Ha 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 ha. It's not funny to me, Slim Shadys. It's not funny to me. See, it's not funny when I got to go over here and I have to look at the graves over here and have my heart breaking because I'm trying to find my great-grandmother and my great-granddaddy. I'm trying to find my family now, and I have to use my tall knees and my big feet to get out there and look for them. And they might not even be sitting on top of the ground because they may be one of the caskets and the tombs that fell under the ground. And y'all know it. And you have done nothing about it. Neglect. Neglect. There's nobody out here not causing a disturbance. There's nobody out here but me. I don't have a microphone, even though y'all could probably hear my voice all the way on the other side of the street because I don't really need the mic. Ha 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 ha. You think it's funny? Yeah, you got some people think it's funny. Oh, she's out to the graveyard. That's right. That's where it started at for me. My great-grandparents are out there, and I want them. And I'm not going until I get them. I'm not leaving the only ones that ever took care of me. And I didn't have to know them, but I know in my heart. And I want them. Ha 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 ha. You think it's funny? Ha ha ha. Wait till I get the mic. Ha 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 ha. Neglect. Ha ha ha. This is neglect, Daddy. City manager, I got to come to you, right? You the head of the city. When you call to a business, you got to get customer service. When you don't get what you're supposed to get, you go to the customer service manager. I've been at the city manager. No help. I want the city manager fired. If I can't sleep, I don't want you to breathe either. Ha 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 ha. Thought it was funny? Y'all think y'all gonna pick on me? It ain't funny. It's not funny when everybody realized that you've lost graves out here. And those graves were paid for. And if they were paid for, you owe us money. If they were lost, if there was a flood, you owe us. When was the flood? Is it this flood? Is it the flood down the street? What flood was it? You owe us. You owe me. I'm fighting for me. I want my great-grandparents. I want my paperwork. I want whatever you have to give me to solidify where they're at. Because they were in your custody. They're your possession when you bought this land. And if you didn't have anything to do with that, I want to see the paperwork that disconnected you from that part. Y'all think y'all slick? I'm going to get you on every door because you still going to give me paperwork. Whatever money y'all owe out here, I promise you, you're going to open up the doors and then you're going to see other rats come out. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired and repent and just tell the truth. You been knew what was going on out here. Y'all been knew. Have y'all ever settled any lawsuits or anything? Y'all been knew. You been knew and you've been covering it up. You been knew. I'm calling for the firing of the city manager for knowing of fraud, knowing of theft, knowing of thievery. Because if you knew that there were graves out here that were not accounted for, if you knew that there were graves out here that were gone, if you knew that their graves are under this ground, and you guys have done anything about it, you're a cover-up. You need to go to jail as well. The city of Delray has covered up what's been going on out to the Delray Beach graveyard. And I'm calling for the firing of the city manager for knowing, and anybody else that sit on any board should be held accountable. And for me, that come from the city attorney down. And I'm going to pop y'all asses back up because it stopped at me. All of you knew. And I want to know how many bodies are missing out here. And I want to know what flood hit the city of Delray. You got 1928. And then you got somebody said 1947 at the Black History Building. When was there a flood? And show me at least 2 of the letters. Show me the paperwork. Show me what you presented to the people. No, every time I take the mic, I'm going to say something different because you don't think like I do. Knuckle sandwich heads. And if it's the last thing I do, when those officers came here to this graveyard and harassed me, was intentionally picking on me, trying to retaliate against me, they're going to tell y'all why did they come out here picking on me. And I mean you're going to tell them why. The city of Delray have been sent to hell. Watch. Y'all already know you there. Y'all stop talking about me. Yes, I ain't going nowhere. Find you something else to look at. You ain't got nobody else sitting around here to look at. You've been looking at all each other. Y'all been looking at each other ass so goddamn long. You're glad to look at somebody like me, ain't you? Dickhead. Dead snake. You dead ass snake. See the dead snake? Told you they don't clean up around here. I showed y'all that the other day. Look at that. That's so disgusting. They got the black bird. Black bird been over there dead. I don't know how long the poor baby been over there dead. But that's okay. Life done got rewritten now. And everybody know it. And I guarantee you this one, the ones that supposed to be them Christians, the ones that's Christianified, the ones that know the word, the ones that live by it, the ones that know when God say God will be back, they already know somebody had to come back. And I don't plan on sitting down. And I don't plan on playing with y'all either. When I ask for something and it belonged to me, all I want is what's mine, especially if I didn't bother you. Anybody in my family as well, ex. Well, I ain't never had them, man. That's why I'm looking for my family now. I'm looking for my grandma and my granddaddy. And I ain't gonna stop until I find them. And when I find Enoch, then I'll put Enoch back in the Bible and tell y'all what happened. If I don't bother you, don't bother me. And if y'all know anything about the Bible, y'all know God ain't gonna let none of them touch me. Watch. This is how it starts, see? They start letting stuff get stacked up on top of it. And the grass just start growing and growing and growing. But if you are a lawn company, you're being sued too. Because I want to know, Mr. Lawn Company, how long have y'all been cutting this grass? I want to know how long have you been cutting this grass and you seen that festering? Because I got the footage where you wouldn't even walk there. You got on top of grass. You wouldn't even cut along because you knew something was wrong. So, neglect. Because if those are bones for me, it's still a body. So you've been neglecting the bones and you've seen them rotten. You've seen them decaying. You've seen the disruption out here. Instead, the money is what you came for instead of making sure while making the money, you had quality as well, even if you had to turn the contract down or keep documenting it every single week. Went out there, couldn't cut this section right here. Because if you all came out and you cut the grass and I have you on footage, that means that you've been intentionally neglecting too. So how much back pay do you think you owe? Because I know if you didn't cut the whole yard, then you shouldn't have got paid for that section, sir. I don't know if you understand that or not. I don't know what rules and law books y'all looking in, but in the black neighborhood, that's a law and it's a rule. If you wasn't in that area cutting right there, you shouldn't get a piece of the cut, okay? And if you have cut that area right there, you were supposed to document it and say why you only have did it. I don't know if those are the rules that apply from the city or what, but they apply for me. You don't get to just do what you want to do out here. If you see any part of this land that need to be looked at, looked upon, looked at, looked upon, looked at again, and then looked the goddamn upon again, then you were supposed to report that and you're supposed to make sure it's documented. And I don't think you did none of that, sir. I got a feeling you didn't do that. And I got a feeling you didn't do that because I was watching you when you did that. Now I want to see what your invoice say. Because if you said anything about cutting this whole goddamn grass like y'all been doing all these weeks that y'all been coming out here, y'all going to be in trouble. Because even though none of them ain't give me none of the paperwork, because they think I'm going to forget. How I'm going to forget? And I'm looking for my goddamn family. How am I going to forget anything out here and this my whole life? How the hell? You got me bent. Didn't I tell you I'm 0.0000000 petty hashtag percent petty? Give me back my family. So you'll be able to see the difference in these walkways. So y'all see these walkways now. See these walkways? I need to pull the paperwork to see whether or not, because if I'm not mistaken, I think they're supposed to be closing these off. If I'm not mistaken, I think these walkways are supposed to be closed off, because if you go on the other end over there where my mama and my grandma Sophie at, if you go over there in those areas, the walkways were cut off. Let me say the driveways were cut off, and there's only really like, you got to only go in a circle. It's like they looping our ass like this. You can't even back up. So if somebody like a couple days we've been out here and they got the work truck and it's blocking the road. So you got to back all the way around because there's no go around. There's no sidewalks. There's no go around. There's really, they just do what they want to do. Whereas as you can see in that area, every area where there's the white people, you got walkways. Everywhere where there's the white people, you see a bunch of nice trees. Everywhere where you see the white people, you see where it's well taken care of and it's well groomed. But when you come in the black area, you're going to see a whole bunch of flowers and stuff. It's like a multi-level scheme out here. So imagine if they shut these roads down, if they close these roads up. Now, they might be slick or not, but if it's any paperwork anywhere that showed that they were supposed to be closing this road, oh, I'm going to find it. This is like a treasure hunt for me. And this right here, they're going to close these off. So if they close these off, they're going to have only this road. And I wouldn't be surprised if they make this road smaller. See, because they do stuff like that. You could tell they slick like that because nobody's been maintaining this graveyard. Nobody's been paying attention to the graveyard. That's why nobody don't understand how important and relevant this graveyard is. But the city understands how relevant it is. And I wonder, do the old flat-ass foot-tail mayor understand that? And I'm going to keep saying it again. If you wear any kind of badge of honor, if you sit on any kind of board, if you are a part of any city official, and you understand and you can look back and you can tell fraud is arising out of this and knowing, and you do nothing about it, I'm bringing everybody to the table. Because I ain't going to stop. Especially when you know. Especially when you know. And if you done been a cop before, you know. And all it takes is me and the rest of the lawyers to figure it out. And I don't mean the goddamn lawyers with the damn license. Hell no. I don't know what they was thinking. Oh, YouTube ain't got no lawyers. What now? Oh, TikTok ain't got no lawyers. Y'all clip it. The city of Delray said, YouTube don't got no lawyers. The city of Delray said, Facebook ain't got no lawyers. Clip it and send it to them. Clip it and send it. Clip that out and send it to your people over in Facebook. The city of Delray said, ain't no lawyers on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. It ain't. Now, you might go to Instagram and say that. But you ain't going to tell me that. You ain't going to tell me on a real competition if any of my black social media channels had to come to stage, it'll put any of them attorneys out of business. Because they be in and out of the Constitution. That's on facts. Sit next to him, attorney. Sit next to us. Sit next to us, attorney. Sit next to us, attorney. Call the war. I guarantee you. %99 of these attorneys with credentials can't touch our law firms. And that's on fact. And don't let us go to the prison. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's who I need. That's, see there? See there? That's when y'all mess up. All you got to do is come to the graveyard and get you some thought. I told y'all it's a bunch of people out here. Wait. Y'all looking at me. It's a bunch of people out here. There's people out here that created the laws of Del Rey. You got me bent. There's people out here that created the streets of Del Rey. You got me bent. It's people out here that sat in jail for things they didn't do in Del Rey. You got me bent. Y'all got me bent. I don't know who the F the city of Del Rey think they is, but it's y'all asses against all of us. See all us out here? It's y'all against us. You know how many, you listen. Just on top of the ground. On top. From here. Going all the way over there. It's over 600 graves. That's not counting. And when I say over 600, don't be dumb. That's not counting the graves that they have allowed the grass to grow on top of. Where they have done no prevention that I could see. Because the best prevention, pick them up, move them, secure the grounds, and let us live in peace. So we can make sure if there's any toxic anything in the soil, we can have it removed before anything else happens in the town. But instead of y'all doing it, you decided to just, it's a black town. It's only black people. Nobody gives a damn. You see, ain't nobody doing nothing. If someone comes through, we'll just give them $1. We'll just do whatever we want to do with them. Just bluff them off the way. I mean, nobody's paying attention. That's what black people do. That's why nobody's making a fit about it. Nobody cares. Just do whatever we do. Let it sink down. I wonder who knew that from the beginning. Wonder how far back this goes. Because Sam with his short draws ass, I don't think he know nothing. Square head ass. I mean, nothing out here. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, when I'll show y'all. And if we don't be careful, I'm saying to myself, what the hell this grass is? See, this grass got this little coloring. See, look at this. It might be just the stuff. I don't know. This ain't good, man. This place, no. Look at this. Look at this. See? Right here. See how they covered up? All of them. They about graves, see? All of those are graves. See? All of those are graves. Look there. Look. See where I got the flag at? Look next. Look between the graves. Look between the graves. You see how see how the grass going higher and higher? You see how that one's shrinking down? And you notice when the man cut the grass, he wouldn't cut. He kind of skimmed on top of it, but he knows something wrong. That's why he didn't cut it. I got the footage. He cut the grass yesterday. See? See how they melting down? You see them? That's why. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired for neglect, abuse, domestic, violently, and an emotional abuser. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. Look at this. Look at this. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired for knowing. How far back has this dated? How many of these graves are underground right now? And what was the prevention from the city of Del Rey to stop this? What was the prevention? I'm calling for the city of Del Rey to be fired. And I think what they were doing to me, they were not just retaliating against me because of Sergeant Short Dick, Mr. T stalking the back ass bear. They wasn't just retaliating against me for that. They were retaliating against me for a couple of different reasons, including the graveyard. Because those officers are not out here. Those officers are not out here. And if you look at one of the lives, before they started harassing me and bombarding me out here, disturbing my peace and emotional steel, guess what? They weren't coming back and forth out here. Then all of a sudden they come out here They got to make their presence known. Yesterday, I'm walking. I walked past the police officer, yes, intentionally. I smelled a flower. I say, this smell good. I said it on live. Oh, yes, it does smell good. Like, why are you talking to me? Like you never talked to me before. You're making yourself relevant. Car 1378. Could be a nice guy. I don't know. And I don't care. They're complaining about money, but now y'all got round the clock service. They're complaining about money, but all of a sudden now we got the park ranger, Mike, 7204. Mike is out here all the time now. I told Mike all the problems that are out here. Mike went back and repeated it, and they fixed the flag. Even though they forgot to fix the middle finger that's pointing at the flag. But everything else has not been done. As you notice that, see the middle finger, they gave it every time we come around here, we got the middle finger. That's what we have to look at coming back here. They got money for so many different things. They got money for these officers to be sitting in the car. I mean, mind you, with oil, gas is almost $4 and some change. I don't even know if they use diesel. And they sitting in the car with AC running, harassing me, telling me about a flower. Goddamn, who you is? EJ Straight? Like, I don't need you telling me about no damn flower. I don't know what kind of flower that was. It did sound kind of good, though. But I'm like, see, I wasn't even talking to him. See there? The people think I was getting slick. I'm like, see, how you going to tell me I'm getting slick and I'm not talking to him because you know he know me, whoever he is. Like, no. If y'all can't tell me where my grandmammy at, or y'all can't tell me while we are dealing with abuse, traumatic abuse out here to the Delray Beach graveyard, I want you to tell me a damn thing of nothing. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. And the pastor of Jesus House of Worship, you ain't going nowhere, little man in the back. You ain't taking your little fat little man ass nowhere. One, if they pick the paper up over there. Cut the grass and don't pick the paper up. Cut the grass and don't let, you didn't say y'all never recommended any kind of lawn care. It needs to be documented. And if it was documented, I want to know who followed up. So that means I need to go and I need to go and let them know that we need some lawn care. I need to put that on the list. I need to let them know that there's some substances out here, and I don't know if there's anything in the soil. We need to have that checked ASAP for the safety of the community. Damn right. That's all I got to talk about right now. Effing call me about nothing dumb. And I'm not joking, man. Don't call me about nothing dumb. I don't want to talk to nobody dumb. I don't want to talk to nobody dumb. And that's me, because y'all know I don't want to talk to nobody dumb. What did that mean? Don't call me dumb. Don't call me dumb. Don't call me dumb. So you can put that in multiple ways if you want me to break it down for you. You can, don't call me dumb. Don't call me calm or dumb. Don't call me dumb. See, it depends on how you say it. It depends on how you hear it. It depends on how you take it. It depends on what you decide to do with it. See, I'm going to do a whole lot of things, but I'm going to just say, don't call me dumb. And that goes for me and you. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't call me. Don't even text me dumb. I don't want to talk. If you ain't giving me no money, save it. If you ain't offer me nothing, save it. Don't want to talk. If you ain't out here supporting, don't want to talk. If you know you one of them ones tried me, don't want to talk. If you know you can't take me right now, don't want to talk. If you know I'm too, don't want to talk. You already know don't talk. See? See how you set the record straight? Just let people know off the hand. Don't want to talk. Share this out. I don't want to talk. About dumb. Now, if y'all want to talk to me about my graveyard, you want to talk to me about where my great-grandparents are at, you want to talk to me about this neglectful scene that I keep encountering every day, I have to come out here and look for my great-grandparents and their family members. I don't want to talk to you. I want to know where my great-grandparents are at. I want to know where those two are at that I know for a fact took care of me, because none of y'all men did. And that's from the what the man's bone equal a woman too. Ain't that what y'all said? God said all, and yeah, right there. All of you don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I just want to find my family so that I can move on to the next stretch. And one thing about me, I don't move on to the next situation come up. And y'all know I got quite a few situations going on, so that mean I don't got time to keep playing with the city of Delray. I mean, and this should be the easiest job that the city of Delray should be able to do. I mean, how hard would it be for you to give me my great-grandmammy and my great-granddaddy back? How hard would it be for you to give me Enoch back so I could put Enoch back in the Bible? How hard would it be that we can stop this nonsense about this man great-granddaughter looking for him at the graveyard where she should have found him? Because the yard, I mean, goddamn, I mean, I should be able to walk up and down here, goddamn it, all day if I need to lose weight, or I just go get me a slice of trick cake, either the left side or the right side. I'm not sure. But I can tell you what, ain't no reason why it should take this long for me to get 2 names, 2 bodies, 2 places, 2 souls, what happened, paperwork, and then I move on. See how easy that was? Number 1. How hard? Give me the names, 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 give me the names. How hard? That's hard. The flood, which was in your day. Give me the names, 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 god damn it, give me the names, god damn it, give me the names, give me the names, god damn it, give me the names, god damn it, give me the names. How hard is that? Number 3. How hard is that? Who is the vendors out here? Give me the names, give me the names, give me the names. How hard is that? Where is the report for the $50,000 grant money? Give me the name, give me the name, give me the name. What was the requirements for you to get that? Give me the name. I want to know, how is this plan orchestrated out here? How do you sell spots? Damn, I need to know all that. Then I can line y'all ass up the right way. Give me the names, give me the names, give me the names, because when I find my great-grandmammy, I'm going to tell y'all can kiss my ass if my great-grandmammy started this goddamn town, and I'm going to give me the names. That's what y'all don't want. That's why you're going to have to give me the names. That's why we going to put Delray Beach on the map. Huh? Who did it? Black America. Yeah, I did it. Black America back again, doom doom. Black America back again, doom doom. Black America back again. Black America back again. Black America back again, doom doom. Black America back again, doom 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 doom. Black America back again. Black America back again. Black America back again, doom doom. Black America back again. 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 Don't do. Black America back again. 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 Don't do. Black America back again. Black America back again. Black America back again. Black America back again. Don't do. Black America back again. 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 Don't do. Black America back again. Yay. Black America back again. Black America back again. Black America back again. Now Black America back again. Don't do. Black America back again. 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 Now Black America back again. Now Black America back again. Black America back again. Don't do. Black America back again. 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 Doom doom. Black America back again. Chop chop doom. Black America back again. Now Black America back again. Black America back again. Don't don't. I ain't joking. Don't cross my line because I ain't crossed your line. It's the law. Tennessee. Charlie Kirk. Say what you said. Y'all know they passed a law over there in Tennessee by Charlie Kirk said. Go look it up. Over on 99 Jams, they got this thing where you could drop your music. So if you got a good song, a good beat, just drop it over there like 10, 20 seconds, something. Drop it over there on 99 Jams. And guess what? If you drop something over there on 99 Jams, let me know. I'll make sure that we push it. I'll make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Because I'm going to be meeting down there way with them on Thursdays. So y'all need to go to 99 Jams. I'm telling y'all. I'm giving you a breadcrumb. I'm trying to tell y'all what y'all need to do in the areas I'm going to be at where you can start coming up. Don't be silly. If you got a beat, if you got Black America back again, throw it over there. God damn it, guess what happens? 99 Jams, I'm about to be sitting next to them. So if you got a beat, it don't matter. We'll come up with whatever the beat, and we'll drop different beats over there. Because somebody got to push it and promote it. You ain't here. You don't got connection. Be glad that Lilith here. And y'all better be glad I'm out here to the damn graveyard to even tell you that. I think I threw that. I said this the other day. Y'all be glad y'all got me as the voice. Because if I'm telling you to do something, that means, guess what? I'm walking in that room. Get ready. Because if I'm walking in the room, who ain't going to hear me? Come on now. Stop. So if you got a beat, put it together. If you want my beats, go back into my songs. Get the beats and go. Let's go. Just let me know, and we'll go from there. When you let me know, then we go from there. And it's all about us pushing it. And that's what we push through the streets of 99 Jams. You can't just push it one. We got to just keep pushing, keep dropping the same damn beat over there. I don't know what they paying, but y'all need to go to 99 Jams and take a look. Especially if you the promoter in the scene today. If you cutting any of the videos, if you doing any of the shorts, y'all need to go to 99 Jams. And 99 Jams is in Miami-Dade and in Palm Beach. And it should tell you about they doing this thing with a beat. They do a contest every single month. And if you win, I don't know what you get. But get in there. Let me know if you decide to go in so I can hear your beat too. And I will push it too because I'll be dealing with them. Okay? I had to get my mind off these man, because I'm telling y'all, y'all don't know. I be sleep, then I wake back up. I sleep and I wake back up. But I'm feeling a lot better now because now I understand what happened. I understand what my purpose is. And my purpose is to honestly to find my great-grandparents, because people probably won't understand it. And it's not supposed to be. It's not meant for them to understand. But I know when I was coming up as a little girl, all I had to do was look down in my hands. And I looked up at the sky. I don't give a damn. I was like brownie cakes, BC. I caught a fit. BC catch a fit. Buddha Bear. See how you catching a fit? Always catching a fit when you can't get your way. And I used to catch up. I used to catch a fit, but I got what I wanted. And it was something when you never understood. How did you get what you want? Who were you talking to? Who was helping you? Who was this? People don't understand it until you lock your life back down. And with me always saying, man, where my family at? Like, it's like I ain't never had no family. Like, I'm an only girl. Like, I used to be looking around like I'm an only girl, man. The only girl with my dad. I'm the oldest. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. And I still was going in circles. Come out here with my grandma Sophie, my grandma, my mama. I couldn't figure it out until one day something sent me over here. I don't know. And then I came over here and I'm just looking around. And I'm like, what the? And I knew what was going on as far as the segregation. I had found out about the segregation. I'm like, what? Because a lot of us in Derry, trust me, a lot of people don't know. Remember, there's a lot of old people out here that's not on social media. There's a lot of old people in the city of Delray that don't go to the meetings anymore. There's a lot of people that, old senior citizens, because I go and visit them. They still have things to say, and I haven't brought up because I've been so inundated. I need to turn back around, and I need to go back in the community, and I need to start letting my senior citizens know, because they are the ones that know who's supposed to be out here. And then when they know who's out here, then they'll get the family. that's supposed to be the head of the family, to find out the lineage. This is the time to start finding out the lineage in your family line. And when I thought about it, I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I keep going back and I'm like, my mama was adopted, my daddy was adopted. I know my grandma be taking care of me, and I got to go and find my great, because I told you I've never met a granddaddy or a great granddaddy, but I always felt like it was a great granddaddy. Like I got multiple great granddaddies like I done met. Like that's why I could get along with the men. It's like I done met, like I've met all my granddaddies, but I didn't meet them here. And then so when I find out, I'm like, whoa, 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 back up. Where is Mamie? And then the more I went to thinking about it, and the more I'm thinking about it, and then it just hit me. My great-grandmammy is also my great-grandmammy. I know she used to take care of me, her and my great-granddaddy. And I'm saying to myself, okay, but where they at? I called the city. This lady Yasmin give me a name. She tell me she don't know. She'll get back with me to find out what area. And I'm like, okay. Now she's been over 5 months ago. And then as I get out here and I'm just sitting around, because you know I don't talk to nobody, don't want to. They already showed me who they were. They still got clicks and stuff, and I'm not clicking with nobody. If you ain't where I'm at, I'm not doing a click. If you don't get along with Mary and you don't get along with Soho, then I don't got nothing to do with JoJo. I don't want nothing to do with none of it. If you can't decide what lane you gonna be in with me, then go on, because I don't have a lane. Goddamn, I'll cross over in a minute on your ass and be right there walking down my lane, because all y'all in my damn circle now. I didn't come to y'all. So I ain't got time for their foolishness. I don't want to play their games with them. Play stupid ass games, you get tokens back. I just don't want to play games with them. I just want to find out where my great grandmammy at, because this started the lineage in my family, because I said so. Like anybody else in the family, you want to find out about your family, goddamn it, find out. Don't lean it on me, because I'm doing what I need to do in my lane. That's my mama. And then if anybody on my mama's side want to join in, they can. But don't come playing no dumbass games, sissy maids. Play with yourself. I don't want to play with none of them. I don't even want to talk to them. Be bothered with that two-faced asses. They only gonna fight if they think they gonna get a quarter out of it. Yeah, I heard that happened though. I was gonna try to reach out to you, man. Go suck his toes. I'm not going anywhere. And just don't bother me. This is purity neglect. This is straight neglect. This is purity neglect. And if we can save them, I want them saved. And the ones that are buried under the ground, I still want them pulled up, because I want to be able to take pictures of them. Because I know there are a lot of them under the ground, because the city of Derry has neglected this area. Just like a lot of cities have neglected their black side of the graveyards. Anytime you go somewhere and you see these graves like this, you ought to automatically know who those people are. And I want y'all to stop saying, oh, you know, they leave and they go and they this, they that. But y'all ain't see them dig up other graves and get the bones out. It's still bodies there. And if it ain't bodies there, let them prove it. They need to do something with this land before it cave in. And we don't know how many graves have fell down there. So while they're lying, saying that there are graves that, damn, they better get a warehouse. They're going to dig that up. I don't care. They're going to dig that up, because whatever that area is right there, I want to make sure the area is nothing toxic. Because I heard from a couple of the ladies, and I've said this before, that it was a breakout here some years and years ago. And people were kind of blaming something over in this graveyard area. And I need to find those particular ladies again. And I will. Because God say, when God says it's time to move, it's time to go, it's time to connect, it's time to get this, it's time to be rewarded, it's time for you to sit down and rest easy, because revenge is mine, said me. And we're going to circle back around, because y'all keep saying black people can't get reparation. We're going to see about that. All you got to do is sit down. All you got to do is sit down and take your time. Because at the end of the day, I just want to know where my great-grandmother and my great-granddad is at. And I want to know if the city manager is black. Did you not ever find concern in this? Did you never sit back and say what's really going on at the graveyard, especially when you see someone like me catching a fit because you letting a white officer disrespect me on the other side? You're not going to punch me in my face. You already know that. Don't listen to Eddie Kane. You know you ain't going to punch me in my face. You ain't going to do that, because then you're going to have bigger hell on your hand than hell. I mean, at the end of the day, so what y'all doing, y'all trying to do it to the other side, and y'all sneaking it in on our black women, just like we got so many black women ending up missing, and I'm trying to understand why, when black women way stronger than that, because if we wasn't, I wouldn't be standing out here by myself, and I'm always by myself. Y'all got the upper hand on me. Everybody got the upper hand on me, because I'm sure like little left-legged Lisa, she got the license to carry, and don't she look like she need mental help? Remember Charlie Kirk? We got to do better. We got to do better than this in the city of Delray. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired for neglect, abuse, lack thereof, unintelligent, no common sense, a pyramid head. This is a scheme to defraud. This is a scheme. And I would like to know, how long has any of the city officials known that this graveyard was in this type of disarray? And I want to know how many of our city officials knew that there were graves sinking down in the grass, and the city of Delray could have prevented this. I wonder how many of our city officials knew that this graveyard, the city of Delray Parks and Recreation, has been discriminating against my mom, have been discriminating against my grandmother, my grandma Sophie. And I will name others in there too. Because when I showed a favoritism, the way the Delray Beach Parks and Recreation treats one side of the graveyard and then the two outer sides, that's discrimination. Because when I go over there and I speak to my mom, I know I'm speaking to my mom. Because if you dig her up, should bones be there? See, that's what y'all don't understand. It get deeper than that. Because there's no walkways the way you have it over there. How long it take for you to do your jobs. You won't lay grass down. What you telling me now again? That's discrimination. I want to know, how long has the city manager been aware, because he is from here, Shem. I want to know, how long has the city manager been aware of the deception out here to the Delray Beach graveyard? How long has the city manager been aware that there's tombs and caskets out here that's sinking down in the ground, and the city of Delray had enough time to prevent that? How long has the city manager and any city official been aware of this treatment? I'm calling for the firing of the city manager. I'm calling for the firing of the city manager of Delray Beach, Florida. I'm calling for the city of Delray to provide me with the paperwork as to where Mamie Powell is, and also the paperwork as to where Napoleon Enoch Powell is. And I'll go down the line, because there's some more. I want to know where everybody at. Everybody. And I got my list. But I'm going to start with my mammy first. Thank you, T.I. son. Because about my mammy, all hell gonna break loose. They already called me Lilith. They already sent me to hell. Hey, hell. How y'all doing? My name is Black America. Anybody else want to introduce themselves? I'm calling for the firing of the city manager of Dairy Beach, Florida, for fraud, domestic, violence, abuse, abuser. And another charge is emotional distress. That's a whole charge, period. I don't want that to be, oh, that's a part of, no, I said what I said. That's a part of domestic. Each one carry its own word. Define the word. I'm calling for Lawrence Green of Jesus House of Worship to be kicked out of Jesus House of Worship. He's not the pastor. Lawrence Green said God sent him to the church, but God wouldn't have sent you to remove senior citizen's name off of paperwork that you and your ex-wife coerced together. I'm sure she did it while she was at her law firm job. And we're going to have to find out this law firm job, because I don't know, would the law firm be held accountable for removing names? Because I'll go after them too, lawsuit. Because you removed a name without permission. And we got proof. We want y'all out. We want you to take you and your heathen asses, and we want you to go. And we want you to take Bad Knee Lisa. We want all y'all to go. We want everybody to go. We want Sergeant Bear Crack Nuts. I want you charged for assault. You don't get to walk up in my face. You don't get to be bobbing your head like you're a goddamn boomerang. You don't get to be coming all up in my face like, hey, you're humming in my face. You're humming in my face, because you wouldn't have did it to a black man. You wouldn't have did it to a black man. You still wouldn't have did it to a black man. What made you think it was okay to do it to me? That was your intimidating tactic because you're shorter than me and you had a gun? But why did you call a code 94 on me? See, that's where you took it to a whole nother level, because you called a code on me and you were the one insulting me. You were the one assaulting me. You were the one antagonizing me. See, you don't think that is a charge? Go look up the 2 Florida statutes. You notice I ain't give them to you yet. Go look up the 2 Florida statutes. You assaulted me. And your chief of police know it. But because I'm a woman, and because y'all wanted to be retaliative against me, because you wanted to show that you the man and you wear the boy shorts, you decided not to have charges brought up against this officer because you think it stopped right there. No, it don't stop right there. Assault is assault, whether it was touch or not. And this officer intentionally called the signal 94. So by any means they came down, they was going to take me down. Thank God I was standing there with my phone. And he only started backing out of my face when he seen the men coming through the door. That's why he looked around the camera. And then he started trying to talk to me. But all before it was all this, it was all that. And then you put the phone in my face and you're going to go to jail, you're going to go to jail. Signal, call a signal, call a signal. God damn it, we don't got a signal 132,500. God damn it, they still getting away with stuff. Damn. Give me a signal 94. Okay. And then we have these 2 officers to welcome them to the scene. Then we have these 2 officers who decided to come and harass me. But what they unbeknown to them, there was only one other vehicle in the graveyard with me. And that vehicle knew for a fact I wasn't broke down, because I had just moved so that they could get by, because they're a bigger truck and they couldn't go around me. So I know the waste management didn't call the police department and say I was broke down. From where I was at, you ain't gonna be able to see me to the road. So who would have called and said that? And it was only 2 vehicles and the waste management left. So who called it? So nobody called it. So I went up to the Dairy Beach Police Department. I pulled the 911 calls, coming in and out of the graveyard. There was nothing. I pulled it through the lady at the front. I pulled it through a phone call, and I also had another officer. He ran it and put it in. He said, no, nothing. So I'm looking for these officers to tell the truth as to why they came out here harassing me. They're going to tell the truth. They're going to eventually tell it, because we already know. And I want them to tell the truth. I want them to tell the truth as to why were they harassing me. Like, what happened? What happened? What happened? Why did they harass me? Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me. Why? Why? Tell me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. They was harassing me. They were retaliating against me. The order had already been called. They got in the car amongst each other. Let's go and pick on her. Look what tell them to tell the truth. Because I'm going to make you tell the truth. Musky Rat Reed. He was so musky, I told him, get your musky, bow-legged, half-a-leg pants ass in the car. What you gonna do? I said, come over here and tell me what I'm gonna do. Get your funky ass in the car. And he got his stank ass in the car. I said, get your stank ass in the car because your hair wet. You funky nut sack, nutball. Nutball, square pants, do. Nutball. Nutball, square pants, do. Nutball. Nutball, square pants, ooh. Nutball, nutball, square pants, nutball, square pants, nutball, square pants, nutball, square pants with your musky ass. I tell him, man, get your stink ass back. I said, man, get your ass back. I said, nah, get back. Get your stink, funky, musky ass back. And I don't want to smell your breath and your musky ass. I don't want to smell nothing else above your goddamn waist because I can imagine how your booty smell, your funky booty nut. Come out here harassing me. And then for me to hear Slick Back tell me, how you gonna tell me Slick Back Greasy? How is Running Rachel gonna tell me the track star goddamn traffic duty here? How she gonna tell me the officer can lie to me and if I don't comply, I can go to jail? I said, why you keep telling me about jail if I'm complaining about your officers bothering me? That's what y'all used to doing, antagonizing, poking the pig, putting the air out the bear's stomach. Bothering us, walking in our face, intimidating us, calling orders so that you can get away and you can taunt and you can continue to taunt and then y'all can use y'all deadly force. But why would you be able to lie to me? What's your level of lying? I know y'all got pyramid schemes going on in DRA. What is the level of an officer lying to me to get what from me? You had to lie to me to see if my car was broke down? Why? So what else would y'all lie about? They lied about such pettiness. Black ass lies. You see what the goddamn city attorney did? I told you she a liar, slewfoot duck. She's a liar. She said I called her by something personal. I say, Soho, how you figured that out? I gave you 3 lines. One was a phone number. One was a name. And the last one was, please give me a call. PLS at that. How did you get personal off of that? Or you already knew me? I said, you know me? No, yes, you do, Soho. And I'm like, wait, does she know me? Like, I'm like, have I met her before? Like, what would make her think this is personal? Now, is this personal? So she was able to lie to me. So all our city officials are able to lie to us. So we vote them in on the truth. And then we get a lie in the interim. Just like this lady Victoria, whoever her ass is, Victoria Doyle or Boyer, man, sit your senator ass down. I wouldn't vote for that senator if her goddamn ice cream truck, goddamn it, had no ice cream in it. She wants you to vote for her, and she gonna treat y'all asses like a cell phone. I don't want you to treat me like a cell phone, goddamn it. Treat me like a landline phone. I want the cord to go with it. I want to be able to snatch the goddamn cord. I don't want to be, damn, they ain't even hear me hang up on their ass. No, I don't want no cell phone connection. I want landline. Goddamn, give me a payphone back. We need payphones back. If it's companies out there, y'all need to bring payphones back. I'm finna shut these goddamn, I don't need the cell phone. Not when I'm talking about business. No, I'm the type of person for real, man. I feel like when I'm going to do business with you, I'm supposed to have your home phone number too. Like, I don't want to do business with people like if I can't. It's got to be, it's personal. What the? I know good and damn well they didn't creep through my streets and tried to make like I wasn't going to catch them. Man, see, this is how I got started back in the days. This is how I got started. Letting them just come in one by one. See that? 1, 2. Anybody else back there? Anybody else picked up any trash? Anybody else paid a toll fee? Anybody else asked permission? Anybody else? Do we got anybody else that gonna help us out with any kind of fees? I mean, because y'all walking in my grass. Look at going through the gate to the church. Look at it going through the gate. Look. Look. damn, big booty. I know good now. Now, you know how long ago that cut been there? But they won't pick up the trash. So see, if you picked up the trash creators and droppers, none of my people out here ain't drinking out milk jugs. None of my people out here ain't eating out styrofoam plates. None of my people out here ain't drinking out of KFC cups. They can't even get out the bed. They can't get out the bed. You see how they keep getting sunk down? They can't get out the bed. So I wonder, how come we got so much trash and we got somebody barely cutting the grass, but they don't pick up paper? Like, what the hell? This is outright abuse. But meanwhile, the city of Delray sending their officers out here to harass me. While I'm out here fighting for my graveyard and trying to find my great-grandparents, because I'm not going without them. They gonna give me some answers. And they think that, ain't nobody paying her no attention. You sure? You sure? See, that's what they thinking. We ain't heard from her. She'll pop up here and there. See, I done popped up more than they know because they got a whole bunch of other pop-up stuff they got to do. Like they got to pop up at the coffee shop over parking. They got to pop up downstairs, downtown. I mean, 50 restaurants, 50 restaurants with 45 clubs. And one lady complaining about the noise. And they right by the tracks. They down there, the city manager, pride sign on the ground. He about to go to war. They about to put hundreds of thousands in defense for the pride sign. Mind you now, this the pride sign. They about to put so much money in the pride sign on the ground. Shh, don't tell nobody. They gonna put so much money on the pride sign on the ground. Not talking about the graveyard out there. Because that pride sign, how is that historical? That's so much controversy. That's very controversial. I mean, don't y'all eat from Chick-fil-A? I guess all the gay people done start eating from Chick-fil-A. Now, remember Chick-fil-A said I wasn't having it. Remember all them Christians cut y'all ass up? Where the Christians at now? While city of Delray fighting to put hundreds of $1,000s on the pride sign. They're going to court because DeSantis and Trump them said no. But, yet and still, when we out here to the graveyard, remember I told y'all, we got walkways. Remember we got sidewalks. Remember, see the sidewalk? We got white wall sidewalks. We got, stands. I mean, we got it going on in the white land. But instead of them taking those hundreds and thousands of dollars, why don't they fix this? You know how long this has been like this? Wonder why they don't put money into stuff like this instead of going to lawsuit. Now, they got money. They have money to go and fight a lawsuit, the pride sign on the ground. Pride. Now, don't forget, the city manager gay. I don't know what the status of the mayor is. I don't know what the status of the chief of police. All I know is all them reporting to each other ass. All I know is that. But they haven't put no money here. You know how long that dirt been stacked there? But right here, that used to be, they had something to do. So you can see that even, if you get closer I get, you'll see, let's get up close. You see that orange thing? That's the new water hose because they had to make sure that they laid the grass back down. See, because they right here behind, see? They right here behind this. See, everything have to line up right. See how everything lined up right? See my bucket? They lined the bucket right on up right. See there? Everything lined up right. They got their walkway. They get pressure cleaned. They got trees and everything. See how they look? It looks so glorious. It looks so glorifying. I mean, you can go and get you a lawn chair and get you some shade tree up under you and you can lay down. I mean, I won't recommend you go in that area right there because you might fall in. So don't worry about that because this that forgiving land. This land right here, that's nobody's land. We just let everything fall down even though these the people that started the town. But let's talk about this right here. So we don't have to fix that. But we'll go and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to fight the state over the pride sign that's painted on the ground. The pride sign. So basically, What I'm hearing is we got a city manager that's willing to stand up and fight because of his sexuality, if you ask me, or shim. Because I don't know. I don't know who's straight. I don't know who what. All I know, EJ said. But he have the energy, the wherewithal, the means, the backing, the suit cuffs, if you will, and you may, and the ties. He has what it takes to go and fight for gay rights on pride signs on the ground. But we wouldn't dare do it for the GraveYard. This is Black Town, and you better know it. This is Black Town. This is the Black America. This is the Black America that I am. Filthy, dirty, nasty. Fire the city manager of Delray until we get answers. He need to be on a no comeback leave. And the city manager say he from Delray. So if you from Delray, none of your family not out there? Or you never thought to think about that? So none of your family members are out there? If you are a black man and this is Black Town, why did you not jump in yet? You never heard of this? You don't understand what's going on? There was nothing ever hit the city. I mean, nothing ever, nothing ever happened. Like, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. Have you heard anything? I mean, because I can recall seeing you about a month ago and you put the police on me because I asked you about the names, about my great-grandmother. I asked you about my great-granddaddy. I asked you what was taking so long. It's almost 6 months and you guys have yet to give me my answer. I mean, the chief of police with the boy short pants wear like run up and down the goddamn streets of the area. Don't he report to you? And I went straight to the manager. You know, like the type of person I am. So I'm trying to understand. Do you have family out here? When did you hear about this? So you think it's nothing. Oh, she's the only one crying about a missing grave. Okay. And when did you give the order for people not to talk to me? Have you ever given the order, sir? Have you, Shim? Have you ever given the order, city manager, for anybody not to talk to me? You know that's discriminating, right? You know you can't do that, right? And you know we know you did that, right? I'm calling for the firing of the city manager for discriminating. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. I'm calling for any kind of inspector. Maybe I need to go to the inspector general. And I don't care what your title is. I don't care what position you are. I don't care where you work at. I don't care where you go at. It doesn't matter. Because guess what? Whether your position is whoever you are and you try to hold me down, just understand this. Black America not playing games with you. So it don't matter who you know. Black America is not playing games with you all. And when we say Black America back again, we mean Black America back again. And I am Black America. And I don't plan on going anywhere. And the way y'all used to be able to shut us up with your tactics and, oh, just call in a favor. You don't get those type of favors anymore because we got back doors. Remember, we taught the doors. We taught y'all how to open them and close them, remember? Remember? See, people like us, we pay attention to our business. And because I'm paying attention to my business, I'm hashtag 000 point. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 percent petty. And you would have thought the city of Delray would have had something to where if they really cared to even purchase flowers or have something to where, you know, have a picture of our GraveYard out here as well, especially for Black History Month, meaning the city of Delray, Parks and Recreation, the same way you all promote other parks. I need to look into that. See, they got other parks too, not a cemetery. But they got other parks too, because I want to know if we don't have any shade out here We don't have any walkways out here. We don't have anywhere out here to sit. I want to know from the city of Derry, how do you all expect us to continue to be with our loved ones when you made a way for them to be with their loved ones? Because you got walkways for them. You got firm ground. It looks as though, I don't know what you did, but you made sure that the best went over there. And you make sure that that area get pressure cleaned and pressure washed. And you've just outright showed that you've discriminated against my family. And how dare anybody say there's not people to the graveyard? You're a liar. Because I don't know, unless they've been lying to y'all. When they've been digging up bodies, they got bones. So if you dug up a body and got bones, what's that? So I want to know, what do you mean that a grave? Now that's disrespectful. Basically, they telling me, because they can't tell me where my great-grandmother is at, because for me, she's lost until they tell me what flood she flooded away in. That's a lost body for me. I want the city of Derry to tell me what flood brought in 15 inches of rain and how many bodies left, because those were still bodies, the parts of the body. There were the bones there. So anybody out here talking, so if those are bodies, if these out here and there are bodies in there, guess what that means? Those bodies have sunk down in the ground. We don't know those names. They're the ones that started the city of Delray. And don't forget, the city of Delray started in what, 18 something. The mid 18 something. So if I'm born in the 1900s, Delray had basically just swarmed. So why would I not want my family that started Delray? Why would I not want to know who they are? Why would Delray be keeping that a secret other than for the reason of, I told y'all black people, y'all don't own nothing. Oh, you agree with me? You see? See? I didn't invite him in there. He said, yeah. So you guys have been discriminating. And that's why I'm glad I did file a police report. I filed a police report for a missing person for Enoch Powell and Mamie Powell. And then, now that I'm thinking about it, I need to make sure I go write this down, because I need to take a walkie-talkie into the Derry Beach Police Department, because I filed a complaint against the officers that came out here and harassed me and retaliated against me. Whatever word they got, I don't know what they did. I know they were picking on me, and they know they were, and they were harassing me. And I want to make sure, when I looked at the paperwork, that Miss whoever said Master Quinn seen nothing wrong. She the one came out that was on footage. So she already had her answer when I told her I didn't like her. She shouldn't have been the one that looked at my report. She shouldn't have been the one to look at my complaint. She had already formed her opinion in a biased manner, because I told her ass I don't like her. And I still don't. She should not have been the one to review my complaint. And Rachel, you're not going to tell me your officers can just lie to us for no reason. And if we don't comply, we can go to jail. I'm calling for the firing of the city manager for knowing. The city manager knows everything that's been going on out here, including the condition of this graveyard. And if y'all got that much money to have officers gallivanting and running back and forth up here, using our gas, with gas being so goddamn high, because Trump over there in the country in the war, raising all our prices up, and none of our money ain't come through yet, and they raising prices. The city of Delray can sit in the cars with the cars running, getting in. I got the footage. They get in and out. They go sit over there, yonder talking. They go over to yonder talking, and the cars be running. I got the footage, but they don't have any money. Y'all can't fix the graveyard. What part of this pot go to the graveyard? And if it ain't that much work out here to do, because Jasmine won't give out a garbage can. So if Jasmine not giving out a garbage can, that mean ain't no destruction out here. So why do we have round-the-clock service from the Derry Beach Police Department and also now Parks and Recreation? Not everybody know me. I don't know them yet, but they round the clock. God damn it, they round the clock on my ass. Thank y'all for the protection. I told y'all that. I said I'm gonna be the most protected black woman in the world. Black America is me. Look. See the floor over my head? Y'all seen that? Don't play. Don't play. I'm calling for the firing of the city manager of Derry Beach, Florida. I'm calling for Chief Elroy, braids to the back, P. Diddy, Lawrence Green at Jesus House of Worship. He said that God sent him there. No, God didn't send him. God didn't send you there, buddy. God just allowed some fingers to put them braids to the back of your head, and they effed that up bad. You got split ends showing, look like you got too much lard and grease mixed together like this, and then clapping it all on the side. Nah, we ain't doing it. All you needed is a bandana. God damn, all he needed was a bandana. Did he look like that guy that was on what's that thing? Why did I get married? What's that young lady where the man beat her up and put her out the house, and then he got shot, then she had to go back and beat his ass in order for him to understand that he hurt her. You hurt me. How was that for you? You hurt me. Remember when she went out, what's the man named, the red, the bright skinned guy, she went out with him. He did the one, they got the extra teeth now when they go get them teeth done. Him. And he had that do-rag right behind his head. I say, damn, that's all Brother Green need is a do-rag. Goddamn, what kind of gang member you is? Jesus House? Okay, Jesus House good. Gang member? Hell no, we changing that name quick. Nope. God built house. Changing all that. Hell no. I don't know what done got into some of these men. But they've been making a whole lot of bad decisions. And I don't plan on letting them make bad decisions with me. Wait till I get to Carolina and y'all see me with my daddy. Eh? I ain't having it. By the time I get there, boy, it better be some goddamn sheets already sitting down. Come on in now. We knew you was coming. Thank you. How y'all doing today? Y'all must be know what I'm here for. Just getting some understanding and some clarification. Please don't act like little left-legged Lisa and I'm Mammy. And then I go into the church trying to get me some God in me. Well, God was already there. I go in there and see what kind of Jesus Christ and they was doing in there. And then I got all, I'm going to slap you and walking all up in my face, suit too big. How you going to slap me and you can't even get your hand out the sleeve of the suit? I'm like, this man's suit so goddamn big. How he going to get to slap me? What you going to slap me with the guy? What he going to do? His hand inside there. What you going to slap me with the suit? What you going to slap me with the suit, little man? What you gonna slap me with the suit, Eddie Kane? What you gonna slap me with the suit, Lard Edges? What you gonna slap me with the suit, Petey Door? What you gonna slap me with the suit, Bandana, R. Kelly? What you gonna do? Slap me with the suit, House of Jesus Gang? What you gonna do? Damn. Oh, she trying to be funny? No, I'm actually not asking anybody about me. I'm like not being funny. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. To me, it don't be funny. Like, I'm dead serious. I'm calling for the fire. When I tell you, I want the city, I want them fired. I can't wait. I want them fired. I'm going to get my grandparents, watch. And I'm going to get a whole lot of grandparents from out there. Watch. I'm going to get a whole lot of grandparents from out there. great-grandparents. I'm going to get a lot of them from out there. And if anybody ever decide to come out here, I got a flag. And what I should do in the area, if I can get to it, I'm going to put a flag in all the areas. And just understand, if you ever decide to come out here, proceed with caution, because one thing that you'll know, those graves, they're sinking down. I don't know how long it took for them to even sink down in the condition that they're sinking down. I can only tell you that hopefully we can start. We got to do something about this, because if too many more of these shrink down, guess what? We're gonna be in a world of trouble. When they could have prevented this, but now we need to start putting preventive measures so that we can preserve every person that's out here. These are people that started the town back in the 1800s. These are the graves. They're in terrible condition right now. A lot of them are underground. A lot of them, like you see there, you see the gap in the middle. There's probably 2 caskets right there. Maybe 1. Maybe, no, it looked like it might be 2. And as you notice, there's no trees. There's 1 tree out here. And it's so hot. It can be so hot, especially with it being especially, wait till the summer comes. See, right now it's just been quite windy. But when it's extra hot, and we already aren't covering them, we aren't protecting them, all it's doing is just decroding them even more. It's so corroded. So I can imagine in the area where I have the flag at, in that particular area, I could just imagine how it looked up under there. And the city of Derry haven't done anything to prevent, you know, for the bottom of it to be ruined. And if you've seen the video from yesterday, you'll see that the guy came out and cut the grass, and multiple guys came and cut the same area, but they would not cut these areas because clearly they know something is wrong. So I find fault in them with neglect as well. I find fault in them. I find fault in them with neglect. I find fault. And if you see this area, see all of that. All of that. It's about 20, I counted about 17 of them, because it's also a couple here too. But as you can see the one where the flag is at. You see the flag? And then this one right here, you see how it's starting to sink down? So what happens is they don't cut it, they don't do anything, they just let them sink down. That's why you see the gap right there. That's most likely, that's probably 2 graves right there as well. But they're sunk down. You see all these right here? See those right there? All of those are sunk down. Those, anything you see like that, those are full graves. 91, 57, 1. See, they're all sunk down. Those are full tombs like that. But you can't see them because they're sunk down. See? They're full. They initially is like these, but they have sunk down so far in the ground to it become that. And the city of Derry said, and watch this, because I know they could have prevented that. They could have prevented that. They could have. They could have prevented that. I'm calling for the firing of the city of Derry. I'm calling for the firing of the city of Derry manager. And the city of Derry done been summoned to hell. Parks and Recreation intentionally have been neglecting the cemetery for the historians. And you can see the abuse. You can see where If they seen grass growing on top of it, why didn't they try to stop it? They just have to do what they got to do so that we can see how deep down it's the problem out here. If it's a problem out here, then we need to know what the problem is and what can we do to prevent it, so 10 years from now, 5 years from now, we don't see a whole pothole and then we don't have no more history. Man, I'm telling y'all. We need the names of the people out here so we can know who started Delray. And I've been to the city of Delray. I've had requests put in. They have gone unanswered. I have put the paperwork in Sam's hand. I even have a copy of everything. And the only thing that I got back was something from Sassy Cat, Bigfoot ass, Line, Lizard Tongue, Lynn, the city attorney. They sent something back and say they don't know nothing about those names. But if I gave it to the head manager at Parks and Recreation, why did they not know who to send that to? And why have I yet to get nothing back at all? It's been long enough, City of Delray. Y'all knew somebody was coming back to inquire. How y'all doing? My name is Black America. Would you please provide me with all the information that I need to give my Black Americans? Thank you. We appreciate it. Oh, yeah, by the way, we also calling for the firing of yours only, your city sassy cat ass manager. We want him up and distilled out of here. We want you to distill your ass on and don't come back anymore. For knowing. I want the city manager gone. And anybody else coming in, if you don't understand that there are separate and different communities within this town, then you're going to be ousted out too. All they're going to do is mess around and something in the town going to happen and they're going to wake the wrong people up. And I'm already woke. So hopefully I ain't the one that get everybody out their seat. Because we want to know your answer. Where's the money? Where are the bodies? Who all is missing? Who are the names that started this town? What did they do in this town? What did they own? Who took it from them? Where did it go? See, I want stuff like that. I want individual names. See, then you put them in the slot and then you find out who their families are because the town ain't but so big. I want the names. I'm calling for the firing of the city manager of Delray Beach, Florida. I'm calling for him to be ousted. He's a fake. He's a fraud. He's a chauvinistic pig of a male. And to me, he's disgruntled because he can't be a woman like me. Therefore, when women come to him, Shem, because they have concerns, especially of my caliber, Black America, he intentionally do not help and support. But he's willing to go toe-to-toe about the pride sign on the ground. And he's willing to fight with his damnness to make sure parking is available for the coffee shop downtown. But what he has failed in me and my Black America community, he has failed to provide me with my great-grandparents that helped start this town. He has neglected the fact that I've been still in mourning. He has neglected the fact that I've been very emotional. He has neglected the fact that I've been pleading. He has neglected the fact that everybody that I have gone to talk to, he has went behind him and spoke about me. Let's tell the truth. And now everybody is will bring light to the city of Delray. I had already given them their 72 hours to provide me with the information. But to neglect me and not give me my parents is on a whole nother level. And I'm calling for the firing of the city manager. And just to be clear, I'm getting ready to be heard in over 41 different languages, and I'll be seen in over 200 countries. And on that note, I'll be going back into all my videos and redrop. I'll be clipping. And then I'll go in 41 different languages. And then whatever country I go in, because I'm about to visit another country. Hey, China, I'm about to visit another country, and I'm going to be quite big over there. I'm getting ready to introduce you all to some tea. And so what I'll do is, once I get my family over in China, I'll drop them one of these clips and just put it in their language. See there? See how friendly I am? Y'all said I wasn't friendly and I don't talk to people. No, I just don't talk to y'all because y'all don't speak my language. So I will be going back into these videos. So anybody that's a part of it, get ready. Freddie, I told you, get your channels together, get yourselves together. We're getting ready to get these shirts up out of here. Everybody going to be having them on their channel. And we're getting ready to make some money because the city of Derry is putting us on the map. Because the city of Derry, hard-headed, they don't want to give us our black family back. And then for some reason, the city of Derry said, ain't no lawyers on TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube. And I think all the lawyers been saying that. All the lawyers say that. Matter of fact, the police be saying that too. Then they end up arrested, in jail, charges pressed against them, lawsuits filed because of them same non-lawyers on social media. They better remember that. See, they don't understand the power of social media. See, that's the problem. They think the only way you can fight back these days is on the ground. See, what happened is the young ladies that are going through it, truly going through it in this town, they're not on social media. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. You see what I mean? See, that's a different fight and a different battle. I got a couple of young ladies where they have beat them to a pulp. These ladies go in, file complaints. It's bad. It's bad, but I don't plan on sitting down. See, because, see, one thing about them, they don't leave out of town. See, I'm everywhere. See, and imagine, I'm getting ready to go to Carolina. I'm going to tell the story when I get there. Don't forget, I'm getting ready to have a tall people event. I'm going to tell the story when I get there to my tall people as I round their ass up. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, I'm going to be heading over to Tampa. I bet not run into Peach McIntyre. Not Peach. Not Peach McIntyre. Stop it. I know good and damn well. I know good and well Peach McIntyre. Peach McIntyre. Peach McIntyre. Peach. Peach. Come here, Peach. No, not Georgia Peach. Florida Peach. Oh, it's gonna be something telling this story all. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna even have to tell the story all over again. All I'm gonna have to do is go back in videos and clip, drop, and y'all know me. Once I get in my mood and I'm sitting down, how many videos y'all think I'll drop a day? Now, if I took a 60-second short and turned that goddamn short into an hour long, 59 minutes, go look at the, I should post a video of me and Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels did a 60-second video. Matter of fact, I did another video. It was Kevin Samuels, and he was doing a reaction video with Steve Harvey and a black lady. I told that black lady, please sit down and don't you ever get your ass up again. You had just have embarrassed us. Sit down and listen to me. Go watch the video. I say, my God, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. They was trying to get me to come and go toe-to-toe. I say, who is this man? I wouldn't stand social. I said, I don't do social media. And I'm glad I was not social media. I just got on social media when that young lady had me falsely arrested. And that's the God's honest truth. That's my very first video, and I was on my cell phone. I didn't even know what I was doing. Still don't. Why you think y'all don't get all them effects and all that? Man, damn that. I came to say what I had to say, and then I'm out. That's right. I'm the brand. I got to edit. I ain't doing all of that. I come to tell y'all what the F I said, and I'm not playing with them. And that's it. Y'all got to see me in a couple of days. I'm going to be walking down in this store downtown Derry. I say, oh, you ain't see when I came here and told you that I'll come in here and try on your dress, especially as a tall woman, what you didn't want me to do it because I'm tall and I'm Black America. Now, your business going to do bad because you was a racist. I'll show y'all the video. Damn right. If I walk in the room and I feel you like you're being racist, you're being racist. Just admit it. Oh, no, we don't let black people try on our clothes. Oh, okay. Then I walk off. I say, oh, okay, that's why you ain't making no money now. First of all, your clothes is too expensive. Next of all, we don't like it in our community anyway. And third of all, y'all all look the same. So you should be trying to put it in my community. But guess what? No, thank you. See, that's how you tell the truth about people, and you keep it Charlie Kirk type. Hey, keep it Charlie Kirk type. That's what I'm going to start telling people. I'm keeping it Charlie Kirk type. I'm calling for the city of Derry to be removed. I'm calling for the city of Derry manager to be prosecuted. I'm calling for the city of Derry manager to be no more. I'm calling for the city of Derry manager to be haul ass and don't come back no more. And I'm calling for the city manager to be, here's your complaint. I'm calling for the city manager to be removed. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. I'm calling for the city manager to tell us all the accusations that he's possibly had before when it comes to women, saying that he's been discriminating against them for being biased. Or what else did you do? Because is it other cases? Is it more cases? Is there anything else going on about this Derry Beach graveyard that I have missed? I think there is. So I need to see if there are any reports of any type towards this Derry Beach graveyard. I need to dig. See, you dig so far deep down there, eventually you'll get to the soul. See, I need to go. I'm gonna put in another. I'm gonna go back today. Give a whole list that they sent to me. I'll resend it back. I'm gonna say, can you please resubmit this again, along with, can I see if there's been any incident reports or anything that's been filed out here to the graveyard? Any incident report or anything filed to the graveyard? Any incident report? Any, many, many, moho. Catch your mammy by her toto. If she holler, let him go no. Any, many, miny, soho. Lord Jesus, I don't got nothing to do but sit out here. I got about 10 more minutes, Lord. What you want me to do, Lord? I need you to give me my guard back. I didn't talk to you, Lord, and I know the people had a whole lot to say about you in the church house. Sorry, Lord, I can't believe half of what they say. That's why you think I had to find you out the door in the wind. Every time I tried to go in your house, Jesus, it didn't work out. Every time I had to go into the house of Jesus, I couldn't find no blessings. Now, how about that? I had to go back out the door to God to find out what was going on, because the church house was deceiving me. You ain't told the truth. Any housewife of the church, you withholding incriminating information such as young girls being molested and touched on. You are first lady of a church and you harboring that information, and you harboring domestic abuse, and you harboring domestic violence. Sister Green, you guilty. You guilty by association. You're guilty. Guilty. Damn. Who gonna come out here looking for me? Now see? What's today? Today is April the 18th. Now you see that little ice truck right there? That's a cooler truck. Now I'm telling y'all see, I'm just showing y'all my white truck. See how I'm in peace? Now see how something just skipped past my head, say, somebody gonna come out here and try to talk to you. What is they coming in war? Or is they coming in, please leave and don't cross the line? Or is they coming in, please leave and don't cross the line? I still don't want to hear it. How do people come in? I'm telling you, I just got that premonition, just went across my head. Somebody coming. Who? Do I need to leave? All I can tell you is this. I'm calling for the firing of the city manager, and I'm not joking. And I'm calling for the removal, fire, and remove the name pastor. And I want the goddamn picture taken off the wall of the pastor over there at Jesus House of Worship, thinking he running a gang. That church ain't no damn gang with two of y'all. And then your ex-wife come in when you ain't pissed off. No, we ain't doing that, buddy. We want you and your gang members to haul ass. And I want you to understand this too. You're not going to tell me that I don't go to church. I go to my mama church more than they have. Trust me. I go to my mama ex-house up there. I go to my mama church. Now I want to know who told anybody that I'm not a member of that church. Why? Because I ain't pay tithe. I ain't having to pay you. Why? Because y'all caused me to stop coming there. Remember, I was going there every other Sunday, every other, whichever one I felt. Then when I got so tired of these lying ass, contradicting ass, hypocritical tongues, I'm like, man, this is bad. Sitting up in the church house, I'm the only one in the church house. This man not looking at me. He looking at the man up there talking. I'm like, damn, straight. That's what EJ was talking about. I ain't even realize it was in my face back then. Now I'm realizing EJ say he only mess with straight men. I'm like, man, I need to understand what straight mean and what hetero mean. Because, I mean, from what I understand it to be, nope, not, don't come around my ass. I don't want to be around yours. You ain't now. You don't got the natural. You don't know. But from what EJ telling me, and then I'm looking up here at in the pulpit, I'm like, wait a minute. Now I could go back to the truth. That's where it came from. And any wife attached to that, found guilty too, if you know that behavior was present. Diane Green, guilty. Molester holder, guilty. Guilty. Guilty of trying to be my mama, guilty. Guilty of being jealous of Portia and Powell. Guilty, guilty, guilty. And if any other guiltiers get in my face, I'm going to call you guilty too. So please don't cross my line. All I want is my great-grandmother. I want my grandmother and I want my great-granddaddy. I just want my family. And then I'll live in my town as I deem fit. Don't bother me. I won't bother you. Guilty. I want the pastor of Jesus House of Worship removed. And I'm not going to stop until you get removed. And we'll let the courts figure all of this out. ASAP. Guess it's going to get messy. It ain't going to get messy for me. As long as I come out here and cry, goddammit, all you did was make me stronger. And I mean stronger in a different type of power that you don't know. I don't give a damn if my feet hurting me. I don't give a damn if my shoulder bone hurting me. I don't give a damn if both of these knees done started hurting me. I ain't going a damn place. When I tell you I'm not going nowhere until they give me everything that's mine. I want my great-grandmother. I want my great-granddaddy. I want the names out here. I want the missing names. I want the name of the flood, goddammit. And I want the year. And I want it on the paperwork. So I want to put my goddamn history in a plaque. My birds won't even eat in that area. You can't even see them. See the flag right there. But at least it's good to know that they're even out there. There's a black company in the city of Delray. She's a black-owned business. I haven't met her yet, but I will be meeting her. She started the first black woman here, which made history for me, and I think she needs to be recognized as such. She opened up a black-owned go-kart, like the carts that you ride in to go back and forth to the store. So she opened up one of those, and she do tours in Delray. So I'm going to get her schedule, and I'm going to work out something with her because I want to make sure that we start doing a tour through here in the carts and stuff like that for anybody that really want to tour the history of Delray, because this is the history. Matter of fact, this is the start of your history. And I feel like when she do something like this, the way I would want the run ran for me, I would either want this in the front of the run or I want it at the end of the run, because I need them to run their ass around here and understand all of this that you see is because of these people right here. You understand where I'm coming in at? Every one of them, every history building that you see around here, it's because of these people. That's what I want them to know. It's because of these people. All of this lady, she does a history run. She do a history run to tell you the history of Delray. And I need her to show them that if it's not because of these people, these are the people that started this town. These are the people that we need to start showing honor to. Not just going to show honor because someone has moved in our town and they're running this business. Or I'm not going to show honor when they're not honoring the people that paved the way for them. That's honor. And when you're talking about a black history like this, that's what people don't understand. This is true history. And there's a lot of people right now that are not woke, and they don't understand the importance of something like this, because most graveyards that you go to, you don't see where it's outright segregated. The difference here, you can see where it's segregated. You can see the difference. You can see the part that's for your blacks. It's almost like we're on a plantation. It's almost like these are the ones that did the plantation. I want the lady when she do the run, I just want her to come through here. Either I want her to come through here first, or I want her to come through here last. And I want her to remind people that if it wasn't for them, that you wouldn't be able to go to none of those buildings. And out there somewhere is my great-grandparents. And I know they're the ones that took care of me. Because all my life I've been complaining like, where is my family at? Because I know I've been taken care of. I know I'm blessed and highly favored. If you pass by a graveyard and you see the tombs and the graves like this, just say thank you, because those are the people that started your town. And whether you believe it or not, that gives you a start somewhere. Pay attention. It gives you a start somewhere too, where you might have not known where things really started at, because everybody want to tell you the start of the Bible. Everybody want to tell you the start of Florida. Everybody want to tell you the start. But imagine knowing where you're at now, how it started. I know how it started. When I'm standing here, it started with those people out there. That's where it started at. And we need to understand that we keep saying about our rights. We keep saying what we want. We keep saying you owe us this. But now we got firm things where we can go back and say, this is why you owe me. You owe me because of that out there. That's why you owe me. You want to know what the new form of reparation is? This is the new form of reparation. Y'all owe me for neglect. That's our family members still out there, because as long as they're in those graves, there's bones there. And you owe them to be resting in peace, because they started this town. And I want my great-grandparents, and I want everybody else that's missing from out here, so we can say this is what started it. I want the names. I want the names on a scroll. I want the names. Their families are still out here. And I'm glad that I caught this, because my mom, for whatever decision she decided to do it, my mom put her last two children under her last name, which is Powell, which now that I look back at it, that was one of the smartest moves ever, because those two Powells can carry the name on. And just like we had Napoleon, Enoch Powell, My mom's youngest son is a Powell as well. So that's a history point for me. Whether people understand it, it still builds the history tree. My Aunt Connie from Charleston, South Carolina, where we're going to be going at, she was my only auntie. And but my dad was adopted, but I was able to know her and my Uncle Rory. You'll see them gambrels. Her and I we were talking about doing a family tree on that side over there. And we didn't get around to it, and my auntie passed away. I used to be able to go and talk to my auntie about stuff too. I couldn't even go to the funeral. I ain't go. There's no reason why I should come to the Dairy Beach graveyard and not be able to get my family that belong to me. Why I should be waiting 4 months. And even if my grandma, because I'll go in different areas and try to find a name. I seen a name over there the other day. It was Emma. Her name is Emma Powell. She was born in 1967. I said I'm gonna look Emma Powell up. Look at that yellow butterfly. I'm gonna see if y'all can see it. Come on, where he went? Oh man, he flew off. It was a yellow butterfly. It was a bright yellow butterfly. Y'all probably wanted to say thank you. Get you some blessings in there. I seen it, so go ahead and make your wish. It ain't even a wish. It's destined for you. It's just brought to your attention. Just tell God what you want. Her name was Emma Powell, 1927. I haven't looked her up yet. I got to take time. I got so much. I said I'm so ready to get situated until I don't know what to do. But everything happens for a reason, so I'm just patiently waiting and continuously doing what I'm supposed to do. And if y'all hear me throw y'all a little breadcrumb out there for everybody that's content creators, or you got a product that you're trying to push or whatever it is, if you know it's along the line where I support, like, I used to do my small channel talent surge. We're going to start back with the Queen's Meet Lounge, the Men Only ManCave, a couple of different things. I'm gonna bring you over to the platform where you can start clipping your videos, being seen, hearing in over 41 different languages, being seen in over 200 different countries. But the languages is supposed to be changing to 91. I got a Zoom call to get on today, so I'll be able to see about, oh look. Told y'all. Ooh. Ooh. Now they done went on the other side of the tree. Look how pretty those palm trees are. And we can't get no beautiful palm trees. That's shameful. Those palm trees are beautiful. They're not on our side. If I throw you those little breadcrumbs out there, y'all better go and bite it. Because when I circle back around, the next time I circle back around, that's when I'll circle back around. I'll be sitting down where I could start going to your channels and showing you off and tell if you got a product or something. When I walk in these rooms, I had things to do, but I had some events I haven't been to, but I got quite a few events getting ready to come up, so I need to start knowing about the products and stuff like that. Just because I come out here, that don't mean that I have abandoned that side of my life. I can't abandon it, but, you know, when it's time for you to sit down for a moment because everything is being worked out the way it's supposed to be worked out, you just go in the other realm, but that gives you a chance to start making sure, like I used to tell them before, y'all get your channels together, go clean your houses up. When I tell you to go clean your houses up, go get your business, go get yourself together on that side, because I'm coming back through. I'm here. I'm here. That's why I could tell y'all what I firmly have. I'm not telling you nothing that I'm making up. I'm telling you. So clean your channels up. Y'all got any kind of shorts and you got beats, hey, take mine. If you send it over to 99 Jams, let me know so I can continue to push with you, because I'm right next door with them and I'll be seeing them once a week. So we got products, we got conversations. I want y'all to know, again, just because you see me out here, this is that time where when it's time for me to get it out, I have to get it out, because this is just a part of my life. And I have to still go through this part of my life until this chapter is closed in order for me to move on with it. Because I want to know, I want to get my parents from out here. I want them, because my great-grandparents, because I want to start then looking up their history. I want to know where they're at right now, because if they can't tell me where the grounds of my great-grandparents at, they got to tell me something, because it's paid for. It was their spots. You know you supposed to know this. And if I'm asking you, you're supposed to give it to me. And then to close the book, I may want to add them over with my mom. You know what I mean? Or y'all know y'all lost all the graves. Y'all need to be providing a certain part of this land for all the graves that were lost. Period. I don't care if we decorate it with white flowers or we come and decorate the flowers in that area. But you all are going to do something. You can't just take our stuff from us and then take it from us. Let us know you took it. Let us know you lied about losing it. And then we got to shut the F up because Charlie's speaking. No. Wait till I go out tonight if I go somewhere. I ain't joking. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me, what sense does that make? Does that make any sense to any of y'all? That we got to walk out here and still live in filthy, disgusting trash? Is there any reason why we should be able to? Is that how Suge got on the other side to visit her daddy when she went to church in color purple, and Oprah ain't tell us nothing that happened after that, ain't tell us what the daddy did, why the daughter walked away, what was going on for real? Did the daddy do anything to the daughter? Was it a hostile environment in the church house? Did the pastor, did he have any sinning days? You know what I mean? You know, when she had to walk her ass all the way back over there, she done walked and came back, walked and came back, walked. And goddamn, Oprah, that lady lost more weight than Oprah did. I mean, how many times Oprah wrote that on the damn walking, come back, walking? That girl walked her ass off. Man, damn that. I'm not going to be walking to my goddamn daddy. It's time for our daddies to start walking to us. I mean, how many times you want me to walk to daddy and see the same goddamn dirt? How many times you want me to get over there to you, daddy? Can we get any of our mamas or daddy to clean this up? And then maybe we both can walk in peace and meet halfway. How about that? How about that? How about that for a bunch of dirt? How about that for building a little church house back there? How about that? Why don't we have a little something out here to the graveyard? Why don't we have a little something out here to where people can start buying flowers? I mean, it ain't that much land. I mean, how big did the little storehouse got to be? I'm sure we can find someone out here that don't mind maintaining these grounds out here and providing flowers for the family. Or even we provide the flowers when we see that they've gotten old. I mean, you telling us that you don't think that black people knew how to make money on the back end? I mean, I think they need to give up the grounds to this graveyard if they don't know how to treat our community. And so far from what I see, looks like we need to cut the community in half. Because if you don't know how to maintain the black side of town, why should you own that? Sell it. Give it up. They're going to have to do something anyway, because I don't plan on going nowhere. And I don't plan on I don't plan on backing down either. And I'm not scared of you. And if you notice, all I got is my phone. I don't got no weapons. I got in trouble when I was about one charge I did. I got 2 felonies. One charge I did for 1 felony and the other one I didn't. And I could prove it. I could go back and prove it. His name was David Argenti, and he know he lied. And I looked at him too. And I guarantee you that Sap Sakoon would not take a lie detector test, because I would. I'll take a lie detector test to say David Argenti lied. I would take a lie detector test to say David Argenti lied, and I watched him lie. I would take a lie detector test, bet you he won't. And the lady, the witness that's involved, I want her to take a lie detector test. Boom, boom, y'all heard? So one of the felonies I did do, and one of the felonies I didn't do. But I got 2 felonies, both of money. Back when I was like 20, I might have been 20, 21. I know it was back in the 90s. Like 97, one was 97, 98, something like that. And I'm 51 years old now. And those 2 monetary felonies of money, less than what, $7,000, $8,000, I think, I cannot possess a weapon. And that's why I'm telling you, had I hit that little girl down in Broward, I would have gave her a concussion. Trust me, because I would have popped that ass real quick, because she didn't see it coming. See there? Like she didn't feel that just now either. Wake up, ho. See there? Got to wake there. Get up. No. It's time to get up. You've been sleeping too long. You've been sleeping too long, girl. You can't just go to sleeping like that on people. You can't go sleeping on people. You got to watch your back, especially when you done did something you weren't supposed to. Okay? See, when you done did something you weren't supposed to be doing, you got other people and things watching you. And they just secure you for a little bit until you know that we'll be back for you. You can't just be doing stuff to people, getting them in trouble, lying on them, neglecting them, having them falsely arrested, and then all that type of old foolery and stuff like that. You can't do stuff like that. You know what I mean? So you live your life right. Then you come back and help people that can't help themselves. Like, you see what I mean? You help people. Help those that can help themselves. I mean, and if they can help themselves, don't worry about the ones that can help themselves. If they can help themselves, they good. See, they can help themselves. If they can help themselves, everybody good. Everything copacetic. If you can help yourself, you got all the trees you need. You got the nutrition. You got walkways. You got roads. You got ways to sit up under the tree. You get some shoe shade. You got some big old store houses. You got 2 store houses right there. So you got another one. You got a store house right there, and then you got a store house right there. Then you got your shade trees. You can walk good. See, them ain't the people you worry about, because they doing good. See, you got to focus on the ones that can't help themselves. See? All you got to do is focus on the ones that can't help themselves. When you focus on the ones that can't help themselves, them the ones that'll come back and help you. Yeah. You don't got to worry about solving all of it at one time. Don't worry about it. All you got to do is know you put it on your list, and you'll be back. That's what I like to do. I just like to put it on the list. I say, yep, if it's on the list, it ain't going nowhere. See how I had to circle back? I had to circle back to this part of the list. I ain't even realized this was on the list. But you know what? Then again, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Then again, I did know it was on the list. See that they wait till I leave from over there, like I'm really in hell. Now see how I left from over there. Now you see how all of them crowded up over there. See there? See how they done crowded up? They wait till I leave. And you see how they just came on back there? Y'all see that? That's white birds for you, boy. They say, yep, go ahead and keep on walking. You did good. You did good. That's just letting us know we got your back. It don't matter where you go at, you good. Thank you. Did y'all know I did not know that? I thought birds ate crackers. I went and honestly got some crackers, and I switched the crackers up and threw them. The birds was like, what the hell is this? This ain't no damn bread. So I said, Toy, the people don't eat, you telling me that the birds don't eat crackers? She said, I ain't never heard of birds eating crackers. Yes, they did, because I thought that thing said Polly want a cracker. I could have swore birds ate crackers. Man, I done ate the whole box. It was 4 sleeves in there. I was hungry. I said, man, I don't be eating like I'm supposed to. Somebody better take me out to dinner or something, boy, because I'm falling away. I swear to God, I'm falling. I done truly got down to 201 pounds. But on my videos, I guess maybe I did know that. Because if you go back and look at all my videos, I kept saying I got to go to South Carolina. I'm looking for my grandma. I got to go to Carolina because I haven't visited my grandma. I'm not joking. So, I know good. That man better not be coming through that gate. Wait, oh, he in there. Oh, he right up in there, but he on the other side of the gate. Oh, they passing buildings. Okay. Anywho, hey, I thought he was coming through that gate over there. I'm like, not today. Not today, buddy. Not today. I done allowed 2 of y'all to come in. I mean, goddamn, what y'all want, 2 for 1? Hell no. No, you ain't getting it like that. Y'all ain't picked up no paper. Man, no loitering. No loitering. No, none of that. Yeah, buddy. Nah, he was going between apartment to apartment. He ain't come through there. The first 2 came through. They ain't paid nothing. They came through. They ain't paid nothing. They ain't take nothing with them. They ain't pick nothing up. Matter of fact, I ain't even see them put nothing down that time. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my footage because that little skirt that lady had on did look familiar. Now that might not have been her because they tell me, oh, when they made one, no, they didn't make them her size and her height and her big ass that had it on. Nah, I know what I see. Hate talking to people that act like they know it all. How you know all my business? Damn. What's going on out here? It seemed like everybody about to eat lunch. I can go ahead on home, y'all. Can I go ahead and have me some lunch too? Hold on. Can I go and get me some lunch, y'all? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody out here got anything they want to say to me before I leave? Because I better not come back around here and hear no ruckus been going on out here. Everybody done got up and went to playing and gallivanting and lollycatting and all that type of stuff. When I done what the hell? Told y'all, as soon as I was getting ready, look. I can't even leave good. Look. Got to be more careful. Got to Mickey know. Got to Mickey know. Thank God I done got all my emotions out of here. See? That's why I say, they say, get it out, baby. Get it out. Get it out. You almost done. You don't got to get it out. You about to be connected. You about to find out where your parents at. Get it out, honey. I used to say I got to go and see my grandma. Go to my grandma's grave. I say I got to go to my grandma's grave. Go to my grandma's grave. I done asked, you know where my grandma's grave at? Got to go to my grandma's grave. Got to go to my grandma's grave. And come to find out, I can't get to that grandma's grave yet, but I could get to these. And my grandma, that's my great grandma. My grandma is like my great grandma because she adopted my daddy, and my grandma was older. Because when my grandma had me and my brothers, I think my grandma might have been in her 70s. Yep. So that was my great grandma, just like my mammy. Mammy was my great grandma. Enoch, my great granddaddy. They adopted my mom. My grandma adopted my dad. See, I don't know my great granddaddy. I don't know my grandma's husband either. But we gonna be fine. Now, I told you I never met none of my granddaddies, great granddaddies, but I always felt protected by them. I did. And a long time ago, this lady had seen me in the Boynton Beach Mall, and this lady was trying to stop me, and she was like, oh my God, she said, you're so beautiful. I said, thinking, I'm like, come on, lady, like for real, like you stopped me. She followed me all around the damn Book of Mall. So I ain't gonna get into the whole story, but she was like, people don't know you sleep, but your eyes not closed. I ran. I don't want to hear what you got to say because I already know part of my life. Like, you know how you know certain things? You like, nah, I don't want to talk about that. And that's how I was. And I ran from the lady. Then about a year later, and she was literally trying to tell me something, and I wouldn't listen to her. She walked me around that goddamn mall till I almost reported her. I'm not joking. I think I done told this story too many times. I can't help it. That's my life. Anywho, hey, so that was one thing. And she was like, listen, she said, I don't want nothing from you. She said, I don't want any money from you. She said, I just want to be able to tell you. She said, I'm trying to tell you something. And I was like, no. I was like, all right, I'll come back and see you. I'll come and see you in the mall. And she kind of told me where she was at. And I just Didn't do it. Then a couple of years later, boom, something hit. And I'm like, whoa, where that lady at? I'm like, whoa, because she never told me anything, but I know she was trying to tell me something. Anyway, to make a long story short. So then a couple other instances happened, a couple other things happened. People are always trying to tell me this, tell me that. And plus, I already see and feel things. So one day, a lady out of the blue emailed me. Don't know who this lady is. She wasn't even from around here. And I got the email too. And she said that she was emailing me. She said my great granddaddy was trying to apologize to me. No, she just said your granddaddy. And it just went from there. And I'm like, and I ain't never respond to it, like, whatever. Yeah. And then one day I had a dream. And then, you just get to that place and you like, wait a minute. Now this right here feels familiar. Like I go over there and I visit my mama grave, but for some reason it just feels more familiar over here for me. At least I feel good because I found out, like, I know where I'm supposed to be at. And sometimes when you can't find, some people say, man, I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed. And people honestly take that for granted, man. I don't take it for granted no more. Because when people say that, man, or somebody come and tell me that they've been through a transition or they going through a transition, I promise you, I know how I feel. I'm talking about if you really, 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 really been through a transition ain't nothing to play with. No. Because that's when they say, man, when you know of, God beat your ass with a many stripes. When you know of, you got to do better. And when you know of, I don't care what you tell me about the pastor. I don't care what you tell me about the book. All of that go out the window. Man, I don't care what nobody say. I'm not playing. It's just certain things just ain't my alignment. And people think just because you get to God, you got to stop this and stop this. Who said that? It's not true. Like, you ain't gonna tell me in order to get to God, I can't have a drink, I can't dance to blues, I can't dance to... You're a liar. Here's the thing. I dance to music, and y'all would not believe. I would dance to a song, and it's the first time I heard it because I don't give a damn about the words. It's something in me that something in me when it comes to music is just something in me. Like, music wake me up. I don't know why. Music, it wakes me up. It makes me think. It makes me think for real. And it's like, I'm such a thinker, and I've always been a thinker, and I never knew where I got it from. But I used to park my car somewhere, and I could just sit in my car, and it would seem like it's somebody who understanding my thoughts and helping me, and I never could fathom it. I couldn't understand. I'm like, man, I know I'm blessed, and I know I got my lines. I sit amongst the 1% of the people in the world that possess that line, and I have it on both of my hands. And I'm saying to myself, and I would look at my hands, and then I say something, and I look up, and boom. And now, it's like I finally walked through the door of who I'm looking for. I always told y'all, man, I'm just looking for my family. I'm looking for my community. If I could find my great-grandparents on both sides, I'm going to find them. And then I'm going to find my tall people community, too. They're not really that hard to find. I just have to make my way back to South Carolina. I find my way back to my tall people community. There's tall people here, too. I got a lot of tall people, men, that I've met because I'm getting ready to do our tall people event. So that's going to be huge. If you're a tall person, and you're going to be looking, I'm going to be looking for tall businesses too, tall people that have products, so that we'll know where our tall made products are at. You get what I'm saying? Because we need products. I need tall people. I got one guy who he makes shoes, and he's a tall guy. He's about 6. He might be about 6'6". He might be about my son height, 6'7", something like that. And then I got Noah. I got quite a few tall, Andrews, quite a few tall people. So it's going to be really, really good, and it's going to be really, 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 really successful. And then I'm looking for some of my tall men and tall women, because they need to be crowned. The tallest man walking in the room, tallest woman walking in the room. Because guess what? What y'all not understanding, at that point in my life, I'm not the tallest anymore. I'm the tallest amongst people around here, because you are the regular height people. But in my tall people community, I am the shortest. Like, I'm short in my tall people community, but I'm tall in your community. So it's really going to be a pleasure to be able to look at all of these palm trees. See, that's how I be, just like that. When I'm with my tall people, how I could do it. Just like this. See, when I'm with my tall people, they are over my head. They tower over me just like that. Just like that. I'm not joking. And it's I can't wait. And every time, when I go in the store, I'm always with tall people in the store. I'm talking about, it never, ever, ever fails. The tall people. That's what we do. We meet up in the store. It doesn't matter, man, woman, or how's the air up there? See, we like to joke with each other, but a lot of people don't understand. They have disrespected tall people. Wait till they start talking, and you know I'm putting their ass on the interview. How you feel? Because I like to talk like that too. And we got a lot to say, especially the men and the women too. Because I got footage. I haven't even showed you the footage. I got footage when I went to the tall people event over in Orlando. And man, I said, what's this? I'm talking about all the girls on the dance floor. They had to be about 5'5", 5'7", 5'8". I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell? Man, I had to get out on the dance floor. I had to boot, y'all better get over. And I had to show them what we working with. I say, And then when my tall girls seen I wasn't playing, they went to bringing their linky asses on. I'm like, well, what took y'all so long? I had to ask them that. I said, what took y'all so long? And then we just went to dance, and I'm like, damn right, I'm asking y'all. I'm supposed to be able to ask y'all, what the hell, if y'all seen me lead the floor, what the hell y'all on the side and it's our event? No. Hell no. Me? No. And y'all should see my BC. Huh? Tall. Mm-mm. Look at the bird. Them birds so slick. See? They're always doing slick stuff. Look, 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 look. Hiding in the trees and stuff. Man, y'all better say thank you. Y'all better be glad I'm going through the emotional pain. And if anybody out there going through any kind of emotional pain with me, guess what? God be the glory. Go through it. You got the right. Find your safe haven. And don't let nobody stop that tear from falling. I don't care what they say. Yeah, right. You know how long I've been by myself? Like, don't talk to nobody, don't bother nobody. They come bother me, man. You bother me these days. I ain't walking away. I used to walk away from everybody. I'm talking about, I say, see there? I'm telling you, man, people didn't understand me. I'll respect everybody. They'll tell you I don't argue with them. I will walk off and say, man, F that. I won't talk to your funky ass no more. And I won't talk to their funky ass no more. And I left it just like that. Keep your food stamp parties. Goddamn it. Keep your I'd keep your housing, goddamn backyard gatherings. Keep it all. I don't want to. And they did just that. Matter of fact, they put it on the money level. They start getting their text messages. They got text message groups. They don't even put me in there. One of them, I'm like, damn, why you ain't put me in the group? The whole family acting like I'm lying. I'm like, you just got a text message and y'all heard? I say, boy, these some lying ass devils. Devilish asses. Devilish asses. I love my auntie. You do? So how come you isolate her oldest daughter? I love my niece. You do? Well, why you sitting at the food stamp parties and engaging? Let them families go. Learn how to be by yourself. Let them go. Learn how to create your own show. Y'all know I got a show. Y'all know I got a show. Them ones that follow me know. Being out here to the graveyard is a part of me. I can't let that go. Going to dance is a part of me. Sitting on the stages is a part of me. Talking about certain parts of politics that pertains to our Black America is a part of me. I have my own things to do. This is one of them. Guess what? Find something to do. Find your business. Find what you're supposed to be doing, not what man told you to do. Because whatever it is that you found that you need to do, you're going to create what you need to have created from it. Whatever you need to do, if it's something that you're trying to do, I don't give a damn if you're on a mission like me to try to find out what is your mission, God damn it, do it. I found mine. But look what I went through to get here. Y'all thought it was easy. It wasn't easy for me. Y'all know how many family, man, y'all think I'm joking. My family have done me wrong. And they know it. But they ain't gonna admit it because it's all of them together. See, when they all in together and they cahoots and they can work together and they'll do anything, they're gonna make you look like you're the one. But when you ask them specifically, what have I done to you? They ain't gonna be able to, well, because somebody my ass. Especially them ones of God. Let them go. Be the black sheep in reverse. I'm the black sheep. I was the black sheep of the family from the other side. Not that I harmed them. I just was the black sheep. I'm the one that stood out. And I'm glad I stood up. That's why I was able to find my mammy. And that's why I'm able to go and fight for where my mammy at. And I'm fighting for where my Enoch at. Because clearly that's where my family been at. And I just needed to understand my family wasn't within the human. Not around here. That's not my family. Because family wouldn't have did me like that. Family don't do stuff like that. Family don't get in hurdles and huddles and groups and texts and stuff and talk about you for absolutely no reason because they don't have nothing else to do. But then the minute you start telling a secret is, should I tell them? The minute you start telling on their ass, telling things that it should be brought to the forefront. Maybe we'll open somebody's doors. Maybe we'll start opening doors around here, unlatching their ass. Maybe we need to start telling what people hiding. Wonder where I'll start at. Throw a stone, hit my daughter in the head again like y'all did. Two so-hoes see my daughter and don't speak. Fat ass and big eyes. That's when them hit dogs holler. I knew y'all was gonna make y'all way over here. Why y'all try to act like y'all ain't see me over here? Thank y'all. This has truly been a Black History year so far for me. I think this year is going to go down in history. This year for me is going to go down in history because I found my lane, and had it not been because I had to start back at the beginning, I had to start back as for me where it started at. And it started for me with my mammy. And y'all think I'm joking? Every time I think about T.I. son, I say to myself, I said, boy, you gonna learn about waking people mammy up. The city of Derry better tell T.I. son thank you. The city of Derry better tell T.I. thank you. Because history has been made in the city of Derry. We have found out what they're doing to this graveyard. And I don't plan on shutting my mouth. So T.I.'s son got so mad because his mammy had a thigh on the line. Now that's an old thigh now. Old thigh, old tattoo. I mean, he went to hell. Like, about my mammy, goddamn it, about mine. And he went to hell. I mean, he went so far in the hell, he dug me up. I say, how you just dug up people's mammies like that? I mean, what you thought you was going to get, 50 cents? Why would you get 50 cents and he gave you 25-cent dollar bill piece change with none left? He gave you me. So how you do that? Okay, we put you to the side. Then, goddamn it, I said, okay, so you don't woke up Mammy. If you don't woke up Mammy, I got to go back where it started at, the church. So I go back to the church house people. Can I have a conversation? Can you tell me why you removed it? God damn it, she wasn't speaking tongues on my ass. And then yon go her daughter, knock knee, rubbing thighs. I said, what is Rob Scrub? I mean, she was, I looked at, she was on footage. I mean, she was calling me every name in the book except her stepdaddy and mama housing pedophiles and molesters. She gave every goddamn reason in the world except her mammy is a molester, houser, pedophile. And her daddy is abusive. She did everything in her goddamn power but own that her family is evil. And we need to know the real. I wonder, can I pull them paperworks? Can't you pull that type of information? I guess I'll have to go pull up paperwork and see what happened in these places. I don't know. That's public record, ain't it? I don't know. I know one thing. That pastor is abusive. And the wife know it. Ex-wife. Thank y'all for helping me find out where I'm supposed to be at, because little Lisa, about my mammy, I'm going to the floor with you. But I went to the floor with accountability. You need to find your mama and your daddy, and you need to tell them to tell you the truth about what they've been housing and holding, or you're a part of it too. Because you were allowed to get a concealed weapon. Then you have problems with somebody pointing a weapon in somebody's face thinking because you got a gun, you can put your goddamn gun in people's face. I don't want her to put her gun in my face. But I also want her to know I ain't afraid of her gun either, though. I'm really not. Because when it's your time to go, then what you gonna do, hold on? How you gonna hold on? How you gonna run? How you gonna run? You ain't got them kind of wings? How you gonna run? You can't run? How you gonna run? I could catch that. See that? Look how I'm ahead of them. See, look at that. Still ahead of them. Look. Still ahead of that ass. Look. I'm still ahead of them. See there? And I caught them. How you gonna run? You can't run. You can't run. Look at my shoes. And they don't want to give no money. Look at my shoes. Look at Lilith. Look at little Lilith. Look at little Lilith, y'all. Look at little Lilith. I told y'all how beat down the other shoes wore down so damn bad. I said, damn, she wore down like she was in the club for real. I say, that I got to show y'all my shoes, and I feel like the city even owed me for that. All this ripping and running I'm doing around here, all of this working and working hard and what the hell? I know you didn't get your look. What the? I know good and well y'all ain't wait till I crank this car up to call y'all self walking in front of me. What the hell? So y'all doing what y'all want to do. Five. About my mammy, I ain't gonna let it go. Kool-Aid. And it's hot. All we asking for is for the city of Derry to provide us with what's ours. And that's the names. And I know the city of Derry really think that they're getting away with it, but you cannot. You're not getting away with it. You're not. See how we creeping across the street? We always got people watching you, even when you don't see us at night. Where you think we be at night? Where do y'all think we be at? That's right. Creeping. Creeping. Where do you think we go to bed at? Huh? That's right. Creeping. Okay. Oh man, his leg hurt and look. Oh man. Oh, come on. How do we help him? Wait a minute, Chilla Fly. I know good. Wait a minute. See there, they say a man that help himself. Look at that. Where he at? Oh, I see him on the other end. Wow. You see how they get along and they sharing? And you see how independent that bird was? His leg messed up and he just flew away. Ain't nobody tried to help him. But look, they still ain't leave him. They still ain't leave him. I want to see if I can see him. Let's see. Because he limping. Oh, right there. I think that's him right there. Yep, that's it. Oh, I do see his leg. Oh, man. That's him over there. I see his leg. It's like his leg on the other side. It's like his leg is broke. You can't help him because they're going to fly off. Wow. That's okay. That's okay. Because one thing about it, he's still getting around. And I want to tell y'all again, if anybody out there, again, I can't see you, but thank you for anybody that support anybody, whether it's good or bad. I still say thank you. I definitely appreciate your help. Appreciate you even if you're just listening. Listen, I appreciate you even if you're just picking on me. Now here's the problem. So here's the problem. See how you got the flow right now? See? You got the flow to talk about me. You got the flow to dog me. You got the flow to be ugly. You got the flow to be fat. You got the flow to be skinny. You got the flow to be tall. You got the flow to be. You got the flow to have a Mr. T cut in the back. You got the flow to have a Rachel Reid K-Lex line across your head. You got the right to have a piece of pent up. God damn, that lady had a Dora to Explorer ponytail sitting on the top of her head with two Trick Daddy cake earmuffs. I say, what the hell this lady doing? Now she worse than me. I mean, damn. At least I can say. They say, listen, Queen, what happened? What, you used to look nice. I say, you know what? I had to fight. I had to fight. They say that's why you wore all them. I had to fight. Damn, at least I'm telling you something. I'm good for something. That lady sat up there with that goddamn pitchfork on the top of her head. She had it was a bunt lean. She had the bunt sitting here on the top of her head, and then she had it was like this. I can't even, let me just get the thing. It was like two earmuffs, but they was bangs on the side. I don't know what you call it. All I could tell you, it wasn't befitting. Now, I'm going to tell you it wasn't befitting. It wasn't befitting. Yeah, I got my phone. This phone. I mean, it's a lot of funerals over there today. Like, wow. It's at least, it looked like it honestly is at least 5 funerals over there. Don't forget, you got the one funeral right here too. You see what I mean? So you got the one, hold on. I'm trying to plug this up. So you got the one funeral over there. And then let's go around. Whoa. Whoa, I can see here. Wait a minute, so y'all can see. Where we at? Where we at? Got a funeral. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, y'all see? Rest in peace. Oh. I'm not being funny. But I'm not being funny, y'all. There are a lot of Haitian funerals. Like something like, it's these two churches in between this church right back behind me and the church across the street. I swear for God, and the Haitian church right there, it is always a Haitian funeral. Like, I promise I'm not being funny. And then look what we got here. Got the Haitian funeral. And then the people got to be greeted with the middle finger. Look at the middle finger, y'all. Like, how respectful is that? People trying to have a funeral and this what they have to come to. Think about this. And they say that this doesn't look like an obscene gesture. It looks obscene to me. It's disgusting. Look at this. There's no way you're not going to tell me that don't look inappropriate. It looks like a wee-wee and it looks like a middle finger. They need to show some respect. But they went and got the flag fixed. Where's the flags? But they went and got the flag fixed, though. They were basically trying to insult me. You could tell the flag is new. They were trying to insult me, but the joke on them because y'all changed the flags, but y'all wouldn't get us a garbage can. That's honorary. When the veterans was on the ground, not in the air. So why don't you respect them on the ground? Why don't, if there's any veterans out here, why don't y'all do something special for the veterans that are out here? Or you can't do that. Y'all got money to waste on the pride signs. You got money to keep using our water to stick the middle finger up. This is the middle finger. This is blatantly, this is outright disrespect. That's outright disrespect from the city of Delray. If I sent this out to Kings Point, I wonder what would they call this? Is that the middle finger? Is that a wee-wee? I mean, the pastor of Jesus House of Worship, he called me Lilith. He called me a devil. He called me a witch. So if I'm Lilith the witch, why would you want me to be looking at this pecker? Do you not know who Lilith is? Do you not know how you guys are bad-mouthing Lilith? Do you not know how y'all said Lilith was a bad witch, a bad devil, a bad Lilith? But yet and still the Delray Beach Cemetery got the wee-wee sticking up the middle finger. And they only went and changed the flag out here trying to be funny. Because the white man said the flag was down. So they made sure they did something. They let me know that they got a flag here and I don't tell them what to do. But yet they still sticking up the middle finger. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now I got a city manager who worried about a pride sign. He's ready to put thousands of dollars. I see you, birds. He's ready to put thousands of dollars in a lawsuit for the pride and the gay. But he won't change this wee-wee. Would y'all have this out here to Kings Point looking like this? But y'all made sure that y'all changed the flag. So what about Black America? What about Black America, United States? What about the Black graveyard? What about the Black history of this cemetery where y'all flashing y'all flag at, but y'all not respecting the grounds of the Black Americans that made up this cemetery and this town? What about that city of Delray while y'all flashing the flag? But yet y'all won't move the middle finger and put the sausage down. That look like a wee-wee. It's insulting. It's disrespectful. And you're already discriminating against our graveyard. And I'm calling for that to be taken down. I'm calling for the water to at least bloom like these right here. I want to see the water come out like that. I don't want to see the wee-wee in the pecker. Why would I want to watch a pecker? So maybe I should see if we can get this over to the Pope and see how would the Pope feel about that. Yeah, Queen, you're right. It do look like a wee-wee, Queen. I'm going to say thank you, Mr. Pope. My name is Black America. And over in the United States, they are totally disrespecting the Black culture. And I'm asking you, Mr. Pope, would you please send me some justice? I'm looking for my great-grandparents who have obviously been the ones that's raised me and taken care of me and made sure that on the other side of my life that I've been really, really taken care of and blessed, whether man appreciated me or accepted me or not. I have finally found my family where I know I've been missing my family because the people around here are not my family and they know it. But to come out here to now find my great parents that have taken care of me all of these years and be met with the middle finger and Fonzarelli. What the hell? Where you going, buddy? Look at Fonzarelli.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm in your way?
What's up?
I'm in your way?
No, no, you're good.
Oh.
Am I in your way?
Oh, I was just wondering why you came and pulled right on the side of me.
Oh, it's in the shade.
Oh, you came to get some shade too? Okay, me too.
Yeah.
I'm here getting, so you looking at the middle finger with me, huh?
What's that?
So you looking at the middle finger with me? That don't look like the middle finger to you?
No, it's just like a water fine.
Or it don't look like a wee-wee?
Like what?
A wee-wee.
What's that?
You don't know what a wee-wee is?
No.
You never had a wee-wee before?
What's that?
You don't know what a wee-wee is?
No, like not in the context you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know what a wee-wee is?
No. What is that? What is that?
How does this man gonna tell me he don't know what a wee-wee is? Is this a cotton picking joke or what? See, I guess we standing next to each other. Let me hold the man down. Hold on. Guess we having a standoff. Seven, 7. Look like a wee-wee to me. Look like a wee-wee to me. It looked like the middle finger to me. It looked like something inappropriate. It looked like something that would not be in the Jewish land, because if I was over there in the Jewish side of town, I bet you the graveyard wouldn't have that middle finger there like that.
Hey, what's up? Today, right? Yeah.
It was supposed to be at 12. Okay. Got one coming at 11.
Do 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 do. Just sitting here chilling too. Me and the popo watching the middle finger, watching the wee wee sprout up in front of us, and honoring the flag because we got the flag blowing. We got the middle finger next to it. We got the wee wee going. Makes no sense to me. Makes absolutely no sense to me. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Doop de doop 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 doop. Doop de doop 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 doop. Doop de doop 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 doop. Doop de doop 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 doop. Doop de doop. Doop de doop. Dap 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 dap. Cowgirl. Cowgirl, 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 cowgirl. Baga, 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 bug, 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 Listen, don't forget 99 jams. If y'all got any channels out there, if any of your channels, if you do any kind of beats, if you do any kind of short song musics, whatever you do, go on there to 99 jams. They got a contest that they do once a month. If you get in that contest, let me know. Don't forget, I'll be sitting with them once a week. So everything that we got on our agenda, bok 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 bok. Bok 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 bok. Bok 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 bok. Bok 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 bok. Bok 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 bok. Bok 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 bok. Bok 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 bok. Where are my black cowgirls at? Where are they? They. I guess we'll have our cowgirls when we do our tall people event. I want the cowgirls to come out to you. Y'all got to make sure that you got the right boots though. Don't come out there with any kind of boots on acting like you're doing the rodeo girl. That's not the what the hell? Look at them. Look at them. These people getting distracted too. They getting distracted looking at the middle finger too. They don't even know which way to go. Look at the middle finger. That's so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful. Looking at the middle finger, looking at the wee-wee. We can't even come out here and celebrate leaving life, celebrate getting life, celebrate living in life. We can't even come out here to the Dairy Beach Cemetery and just lay our loved ones to rest. Come out here having an emotional de-stress. Here they go again. I be damn. I can't get a piece of break. I can't get a piece of break, Lord have mercy. Would you help me, Jesus? Oh, buddy. Why y'all ain't tell me I had y'all on that?
I did it. I've done it a while ago.
Pop, 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 pop. Y'all know the rodeos that I've been seeing. What I got to get back to this. What made Tina Knowles go and get a gumbo soup and take it to New Orleans? Did she bump her damn head just because she Beyonce mammy? Like, we don't care who your daughter is. All we know is you can't cook. Like, you don't get to just bring what you want to bring to our community and then want us to buy it. It don't work like that. What made Tina Knowles feel she could bring gumbo soup to New Orleans and then somebody gonna buy her soup? Like, no way, girl. Nobody cares, Tina. Nobody cares, Corey Holcomb. Nobody cares, Tina Knowles. Wonder what's going on with him. That man got a forehead out this world too. His forehead is shaped like a square, but he is. Like, Tina Knowles' forehead, Corey Holcomb. His forehead, honestly, is shaped like the tape line of SpongeBob SquarePants. Look at his tape.